Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Basketball is back on the men's side. No disrespect to the women. W ain't been going, been cooking. But we got the NBA back. We had to come with a full couch. God, I want to get packed up on the Lord's Thursday. Okay. They watching. They watching. They wait for us to slip up, but
I can make it.
We gonna stay strong out here. How everybody doing?
Tired.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. Feeling good, feeling good.
Productive. Running numbers.
I've been up all night cooking.
Oh,
Been on the grill all night. I'm 2 hours.
gee.
Oh, no, ain't nothing in there for y'all.
See?
Oh, you been cooking for 2 hours?
No, shit, had 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, you was cooking all night.
Yeah, helping the missus. Yeah, you know.
Okay. You know we love leftovers, but all good, all good. It is what it is. Bring them brisket through. You know we love leftovers.
Burgers, hot dogs, chicken, it was just a lot.
Okay.
Party?
Yeah, shit.
Big one?
For the school, like the lower campus,
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
pool party.
Pool party.
Ooh, turn up.
Getting hot out there.
Yeah, buddy.
But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Okay.
Yep.
Looking real tropical today. Turner, you got a trip plan? What you got going on, Gil?
None.
Just
None.
how you dressed?
None.
We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back on the couch with us. And on my right side, Kenyon Martin is back in the arena.
What's that?
Oh.
And as we got Cemetery Larry, Championship Carl, better known as Rashad McCants, back here with us. I just want to hear the sound effect. Every time you say Cemetery Larry, they give us a nice sound effect. But we now have 2 viewing options for all our fans out there: our traditional version and a vertical mobile version for everybody out there watching on their phones. Pick whichever one you want to watch or watch both. Just make sure you support your favorite basketball show. Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. So here's what's cracking in the arena today. After a week with no NBA games, the finals is here. We're breaking down the Celtics-Mavs matchup and giving our picks and predictions. The Lakers are targeting Dan Hurley as their next head coach. Sorry, JJ. But would Hurley be a good fit with the purple and gold? I feel like this is some smoke. I don't know.
Set up.
They just needed to take away from the Celtics moment.
Come on, man.
Whatever they could get.
This ain't real news.
Coach K gonna be next. And which player would have the best career had it not been for injuries?
See what y'all started yesterday?
We had to continue the chat.
See what y'all started yesterday?
Well, he started yesterday.
Both of you motherfuckers.
No, what he-
Both of y'all.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Both of them. Both of them.
Nah, it's what
Y'all, what'd I do?
Both of them.
But before we get into all that,
It was him.
as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you want to get your bread up, go ahead and download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. You can receive up to $250 in bonus cash and a special pick'em. And to all our fans out there, we know y'all wanted more ways to win, so Underdog Fantasy came through and dropped Pick 8. So what is Pick 8, you may ask? Well, that means up to 3 more picks on max entries where you can win up to 325 times your money, including double flex entries where you only need to hit 6 out of 8 to win big. To celebrate, Underdog dropped a special pick'em for today, so don't miss your chance to try it out before it's gone. Sign up and use code GIL to get that $250 in bonus cash on your first deposit, and make sure you play Pick 8. So, in honor of the NBA Finals kicking off tonight, we're gonna start our show with our very own Pick 8 for y'all. What is it? Ride it, fail it, fade them. You can fade it, fade, tail.
For the series.
fade.
Fade or tail. You already know. No Jonte. Fade or tail. So, Gil, this is your show. So we'll start with your first one. So, Luka Doncic, higher or lower, 4 3-pointers made tonight?
I took the lower.
You don't think he's making 4 threes in the Garden?
No, that means he has to make 5.
Okay. But if he makes 4, that's true. Yeah, so if you go either way, okay.
So because it's 4, not 4.5 or 3.5, I think he's gonna make at least 4 or lower. So hitting 5, I like the percentage of 4 and lower.
Okay. And then for your next pick, you got Drew Holiday, higher or lower, 5.0 rebounds.
I took the higher on the 5 point.
So he's getting 6. At least.
At least 5. So 5. Wash.
But if it's 5, it's a wash.
Wash
Yeah.
is a 5. So if he gets 5, we all good here. Right? 6, we win. Right? So I stayed away from that 4-point to 3-point because that half kicks you in the ass every time.
It does. It does. They bobble the ball and somebody else get it. That'd be the worst. All right, Kenyon, we're going to move over to you. So Drew Holiday, 10.0 rebounds plus assists combined, higher or lower?
Higher.
Okay, you think he's going to be out there putting in work?
That's fucking gonna be on the floor for 42 minutes.
All right.
What was that one?
Huh?
10.0 rebounds and assists.
Rebounds and assists 10.
White?
Drew Holiday.
Holiday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Rebounds and assists? 10?
His past 3 games,
Won't do that shit.
5 and 5.
7 and 3, 7 for fuck 8 and 2. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a
I don't
fuck.
trust Drew with that.
Hey, we gonna. All
So
right,
let's move on to Rashad. Rashad,
He's so iffy. He's just iffy sometimes.
you getting spicy with it.
Yeah,
So
is he gonna be wrong?
Drew's
I
just
think
been at 14 combined, 12 combined, 11 combined.
he gonna he's just gonna be
Like his
wrong.
combined has been.
He built for the moment.
Yeah, it's been.
He from the Valley. He built for this.
This is what I.
You said rebound and assist, right?
Rebounds and
yeah,
assists.
Yeah, so 14,
Yeah, it's 10.
12,
All
and
he
11.
do is get
Yeah.
11. He's 6 and 5,
42 minutes.
7 and 4.
Yeah, he can get that.
I don't know. But then, now for me, whenever I do that,
assists,
Yeah.
it's
I like ones you can get in the first quarter.
8 and 3.
Yeah.
So Rashad, let's move on to you. You getting spicy with it. You taking Luka Doncic higher, 0.5 triple doubles. You think he will have a triple double in the game? That is a 2.75x value. Why do you think Luka is dropping a triple double in game 1 of the NBA
I was
Finals?
going with them points. I said, damn.
Now, Luka, last 2 games triple doubles. It was easy. I think he used to doing that against the Celtics too,
Okay.
because they try to change schemes on him, and he adjusts well, but they still end up being down 20, so it really don't be mattering. So I think you get another one.
For sure. All right, let's move on to Brandon. Brandon, Kyrie Irving, higher or lower, 23.5 points?
Higher. If they want any chance to win, he's going to have to get going and be very aggressive. So I'm going higher on the points tonight.
For sure. Now it's time for my pick. Normally I like to support these guys, but Porzingis, 15.5 points, higher or lower. Got to go with lower. He ain't played in 10 games. Ain't played since the end of April. I don't think he's getting 16 points in this game. He can have a nice 14 though. Help his squad out. And we got our producer's pick, not NBA Finals related. Yeah, I know.
I be hating those because we all think the same, and the defense like, yeah, let him. He ain't been here. And
Actually go off
that
for
first
20.
quarter, that motherfucker get like 4 threes because he ain't kicked in yet. You be like, God damn.
That's why you get it early.
Yeah.
Get it early. Blow that low.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking Terry. Nigga, if they start him, man, I'm Derek Lively late, man.
They're gonna start that, man.
Somebody else take the ball out. Run.
Just run. Yeah, try to get him. Yeah.
Run. Make his ass have to sprint back every time in the first 5 minutes of that game. Give a fuck if you get it or not. Just throw your hand up. Act like that bitch coming.
Run, move. Yeah.
He gonna be tired as shit.
Yeah. Gotta give me them first 3 minutes.
Yeah. Just take off.
Welcome
Run.
back.
Run it.
Welcome back.
Put him in every pick and roll. Run him. He gonna, man, listen.
So we got our producer's pick as well. Moving to the MLB side, Shohei Ohtani, higher 1.5 total bases. Are they playing the Pirates? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. They got smacked though last
Why
night.
you say easy, man?
He did. He took the at 100 miles per hour.
Wait. So it said 1.5, so that means he need to hit 2 home runs?
You know, if he just gets a
total
double
bases
or
is
2
base.
singles.
It's a double.
Oh, so if he gets a
walk,
double.
2 singles, a double,
So how many times does he get up at bat? A player like him?
at least 4.
Yeah, at least
So
4.
2 singles is a base?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's 2 total bases.
So if he gets a double,
At least
So he
4. It
is
depends on
1.5?
what they
1.5
get.
higher, yeah.
If
So he
they
needs
hitting, if they got a lot of
So
hits.
when he smacks a double in his first
5,
at bat, he
6
got
at
it.
bat.
Got it. Okay.
hits a homer like he did yesterday.
I don't know.
Go ahead and put that bet in.
So wait.
Because he can go 0 for 4 the next.
Nah, I hit his interpreter. He said,
What I'm
he's
saying
gonna
is
do it.
he
He gonna do
played
it.
yesterday, so does he play the same amount of minutes today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
baseball, it's
Days
easy.
off.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no,
Only person that
ain't no
takes
minutes
days
to
off-
DH.
His other job,
So
he
he
ain't
just
doing this year.
pitching.
So that job, he get every 5 days off. I'm saying,
He's not pitching this year?
Nah.
pitch every 5 days.
He has surgery, but all he's doing is hitting. He's a designated hitter, so he just gets to chill, come out, hit, go right back to the
This the type of
dugout.
shit they'll do, right? this is coaching. They make it to the World Series or a close game in the playoffs or some shit, and they fucking need they damn sure would throw him in there.
For the pitcher.
3 pitches, 4 pitches, whatever it is. Just go in there and throw your 4 best pitches, or if your elbow, don't throw that one, throw this one. You got to turn a certain way to throw certain pitches. You got to twerk. And, don't throw that one.
Throw that one.
Throw that.
Jang-a-lang, give one of them. Give one of them. Give one of them. Jang-a-lang.
Can't get right.
One of them.
Put a little one of them. Put a little of that on there.
Can't get right.
Walk up real smooth with the drink.
Get that shit out of here.
I just thought that was funny.
That shit was funny.
Jang-a-lang, put that.
Bernie Mac was like,
Put that on there.
Y'all make sure y'all clip down with the Jang-a-lang in there. It's called
Jang-a-lang, jang-a-lang.
Because I was about to say what he said, but I don't want to
So we got
get uptight, quote movies.
we got an underdog special back to basketball.
I think I
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them mistakes.
Got to be the right quote. But we all can relate. It's art. Cinema is art. But we got a underdog special. So Jason Tatum, 5.5 assists. Let's decide as a couch, higher or lower. Is Tatum getting 5.5 assists?
No.
You don't think so? No. 2 no's.
It's time to win.
I mean, he got 6 assists.
Listen,
Get it out the
get
net.
out the net. If you open, other than that, it's going up.
So
The special is
underdog's got the dime
for
special.
every assist he gets, 1 point is going to be discounted from his total next game. So if he gets 7 assists, that's -7 on his higher lower points next game.
But see, we don't know what his higher lower points is. Underdog, y'all think y'all slick?
We don't know.
Because y'all could put it at 50 and be like, oh, now it's 44. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
we just all
so
go
what do
lower.
you guys think? Higher, lower, 5.5 assists for Tatum tonight.
So we got 2 lowers on this side. You think Tatum's getting
6 assists.
I
do.
I got to look at him,
I do.
what he's done.
The last
I
couple.
think how Dallas gonna play him. I think they're gonna force him to get off the ball. So, but he should. Yeah, I would.
What?
If I know J Kidd, if I know that mad scientist over there, he ain't gonna let him play 1-on-1. Even though Derrick Jones Jr. is a good defender, if I know J Kidd, he gonna make him do something else than.
Are we gonna wait?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Wait.
Yeah.
No, baby.
Let's see what he got. Let's see if he got it going.
Baby.
See if we get it going.
Guess what?
He might go off because he's been starting slow.
We not
You
gonna
watch
wait.
the film.
We're not gonna try to
He
find
starts
out.
slow.
So guess what? When that bitch go up,
You don't want Derrick Jones and Drew Holiday starting out high.
listen, that motherfucking ball go up.
8 assists.
That's when the balls don't really be clicking when they hot first.
so?
The first goddamn play they run, they with him in it.
Let's move to this side of the couch. Good. We know you don't like passing the ball, but will Jason Tatum
Pass the ball.
pass the rock tonight and get 6 assists?
They can possibly play a zone, which ball swings around. So, yeah. If they double into him, he's making plays, yeah. I mean, 8 assists, 5. Percentages, I'll go with the point.
But is he feeling some
5.5
type of way that Brown got the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Now I need to come out here.
5.5.
I think
I'm gonna take with the 5.
Oh, you think he would do it? So we got higher.
I think
Shy, you say lower.
Assists. I think he'll get
I'm gonna go higher.
So not unanimous, but we are going higher.
Change mine.
We're going higher on that. So immediately after Game 1 tonight, Underdog will be offering a Kyrie Irving special pick'em for Game 2. So look out for that as well. And if you watch this show every day, as always, you know we do MostlyFans. At the end of every show, if you drop a good question in the chat with the Underdog Fantasy username, and we use that question on the show, $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video to mostlyfansguild@gmail.com, and you are a member of the Underdog Fantasy family, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And yes, we do this show live on YouTube, Monday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Can't watch it with us on YouTube. We got audio versions available, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So, got to talk about some interesting things we saw on the internet recently. Ray J pulled up to Club Shay Shay and offered his unique analysis on the difficulties of being a celebrity and competing with athletes for the Wurk's attention and affection.
Basketball players and football players like to smash everybody's woman.
Basketball players, football players, and soccer players, but only soccer players from London. Only the ones from London.
Sounds like he done lost a lot of work. Is all I hear. Sound like he's targeting. Yeah, and lost this one to the basketball dudes.
In London, too. Just London.
London soccer players.
Just them niggas over there. When I go over there.
Are you from France? I'm good. You from London? Ooh.
I wanted that work.
But what do y'all think about Ray J saying that basketball players and football players like to smash everybody's work? Are y'all ruthless like that?
No, we don't. In person, we don't smash everyone's work. I mean, you know, if she has class, we stay away from her. She got ambitions in life, you know. No, thank you, right? Because those type of women, they demand attention, right? They demand attention that we don't have. Like he said, we got something at home. We trying to smash and dash, so we not. Some of y'all women is safe, you know. Lawyers, all that, we good. You know what I mean? Now them fun girls, y'all keep trying to, them Instagram models, y'all trying to wife. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Oh my God, you my favorite player of all time.
What up, baby?
The eyes, the eye emoji.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
With the side eye, yeah. But one thing Ray J failing to point out, though. Failing to point out one thing.
When is he failing to point
It's
out?
not our fault they choose us.
They are choosing.
What the fuck? Like, what is it that... Okay, listen, you leave the house, you go do your thing, and then
Nah, listen, dog.
she got bored.
No, let me tell you,
They get bored, they like,
no,
I
niggas
can
at
get
a
to him?
Man, them niggas at a disadvantage, dog.
They short.
Hey, took the word, dog. It is what it is, man. Like, I'm not one fuck that disadvantage. That's all. That is dog.
6'5", 6'6", coming in with a $100 million man. Who you dating? Watch, man.
You ain't even gotta have it. You can look the part. You walk in that
saying.
motherfucker 6'6", nigga, just look the part.
Well, I'm just saying.
And don't, if you got it, that's a plus.
That's a plus.
That sound like hate to me.
We the prize. We the prize. We the prize. This is us. They get this when they get us. That's what, and all the
I mean, I'm
rappers,
just happy
they all
he
know
finally
that.
said it. I'm just happy one of them rappers and entertainers finally said it, that they hate us. Like, I know they hate us.
But they want to be with us. They'll fuck with them, but they just want to be with us.
Do you guys, when you go out and you see them, do you sense a little animosity? Like when y'all arrive, do they kind of look at y'all like,
Sure. Hell yeah.
You
You know, they be like, oh, this nigga here.
here go these big
They call us
niggas.
NBA niggas.
Like, yeah, they be like, man, we know why you up
Oh,
here.
you like that NBA nigga, huh? That's what it is. You like the NBA niggas, huh?
It's just our demeanor and everything.
That'd be the funny problem when they be bragging about, like, if they get one of ours, like, yo,
One of
I got
ours.
35 of them, right? She wasn't originally mine. She wasn't originally
Like
mine.
the 14th.
She just won't go
She
home.
was 14th on the draft board. She was
I think you
14th.
posted recently. Man, you know the name of the game.
Know the name of the game, man.
It chose me.
Man, can you buy that?
Can you buy that?
So obviously,
It's just what it is, man. Ain't nobody going directly after y'all women, man.
Not direct.
But you got select few dudes that will. I'm saying
It's kinda thirsty.
shoot direct.
Yeah, the shoot direct.
That shoot directly at your girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Niggas like, there's a few out here.
We got a few bad apples.
There's a few
that'll
that
be
no
sitting here
discretion.
looking at your girl like,
plot
Staring at her.
and plot.
he leaving?
Yeah.
When?
What's happening?
Yeah.
There's a few bad apples.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you got slapped, though.
Yeah.
But you
we
like
give
those
y'all
ones
okay
that
for that one.
get slapped, though.
Yeah.
We're not controlling the chicks, though.
But other than
They're
that,
not controlling they chicks.
But
and
then
we
it's
not
on.
either.
So if it does happen, right? It's on your woman to tell you like what the situation is, right? If she don't tell you that the nigga tried to holler, that's a problem.
Yep.
Right? You know,
'Cause she was waiting on the nigga to holler.
Or you got to be careful because your man might be crazy. He might come back
Probably
to
don't
that.
say nothing right then and there, but if she don't say nothing when y'all get in the car on the way home, like you know when you got up, like he tried to.
so you'll be surprised what they tell you. Like, yo, that's that your man? Oh nah, he just a friend. Like
What? That part.
I could, it
he
ain't,
gave me the excuse.
it ain't, I'm not stealing your girl if she gave it to me. Here you go.
Rent a spoon.
Here you go. I can't steal nothing. I didn't steal that. She gave it to
I mean,
me.
and
Peas, yeah. He gave me the peas gracefully. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you for the peas.
honestly, I'm helping you out. I'm helping you out, so you know who you're dealing with.
Thank
you don't want to marry somebody that you don't know. So actually, I'm really helping you out.
You guys are doing a service to the
I'm showing you who
entertainment and sporting
I'm
community.
showing you who
I'm showing you who
But
she is.
they
This
don't
is her
care, though.
test.
But
We are the test.
He don't care. That's the thing.
That's fine. I mean, yeah, some guys
He
don't
just
care
don't
that they
want
like.
he just don't want her to talk to you
That's it.
with the nigga with the status.
Yeah,
right?
nigga with the NBA.
With it, like it makes him knowing that his woman was, trust me, knowing that his woman was with,
a lot of these women talking
because it's you trump him no matter what he has done, no matter what he can do. You trump his life already, but so now you sleeping with his woman, right? No, just call it what it is.
Fact.
Facts.
You trumping his life.
Now you sleeping with his woman. He like, shit. Why him?
Why him?
Like shit. Damn, why it gotta be him?
I lost my girl to an NBA dude.
Yeah. No, that's your mentality.
She left me for this dude that had this life, a 1%er.
That sound good.
Imagine being an NBA dude, losing your girl to a nigga that work at Ralph's, or he's an entrepreneur, or some Instagram model type of dude. Now that's embarrassing.
But he didn't
You
lose
got
the
all the
girl.
financial means in the world to keep your girl happy, and she left you for a
Let's just
dude
call it what it is, Gil. If he,
that modeling for Hanes.
If
Like,
she
come on,
Gil,
man. That
if
hurt
she-
a lot more.
No. If she end up, listen, if she end up with him, y'all ain't together no more. Just like
Which one?
You just gave the scenario, right? If your girl would end up with the dude at Ralph's, y'all ain't together no more.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So,
Nigga at
and that's how
Ralph's?
she ended up with the nigga at Ralph's. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the NBA nigga, for her to end up with the NBA nigga.
She didn't leave him while y'all. She didn't leave you for him. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, if my girl left me for an NBA player that has way more status than me, I'm not offended by that.
Are you
That's
offended
good for
if they're on a two-way contract as opposed?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You left me for a G League.
But she didn't
Like, into the bench.
She didn't leave you.
I'm
She
not
just got
offended at all.
smashed.
Smash.
She
Cool.
just went and got
Yeah, that's
smashed.
what
She came back.
for
She came
somebody
back.
that boom.
But I don't think you should be offended at all.
No, I mean for
No, wash
some
your hands.
boom.
Go
Like,
back, wash your
like
hands.
if you gon' cheat, you better cheap up.
I don't think you should be
You
offended.
make you hurt my feelings, you go downward.
But that's easy.
You know, I mean, if you're married,
easy.
I think if you're
That's
married,
easy to
yeah.
say.
But I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I
what
just
he-
feel like who we are, like, what we
The
tripping
niggas-
on? Like,
the
if she
niggas-
stays, if she don't, if she goes,
What he do
it's not like we can't get the next one.
But look, if some
Dudes
words,
out here crack your head open over their joint.
No,
A
yeah.
whole lot of dudes
Yeah.
behind that wall doing hard time over a woman who was hitting the neighbor, bruh, and he found out. Like it's doing hard time.
I just think,
Pelican
I
Bay
just think times
now.
are different.
So I talked to somebody
making
who
them like
ended up
Build-A-Bears.
telling me something. In they past, they dealt with somebody that I worked with, right? Do you bring the work around the workers? Do you bring the work around your colleagues?
Hell yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
So, because it's the work, right?
No.
Because what?
Because it can potentially be, if it depends on how you treating her, right?
She don't elevate up.
She don't elevate? Oh.
It's the work.
Oh, that work.
Well, that's on
No
her.
matter what.
Wait, what did he say?
So if we're passing the peas,
If
right?
we're teammates, just say we was on the same team, is what he's asking, right? Hypothetically, if it's the joint I was messing with, right, ended up with him, should she come around?
Yes. Should I bring her
Should-
around? If I know too.
He
I
know,
like
right?
she told me, yeah, you can mess with such and such.
That's your
on him.
comment.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's on you.
That's your.
You
That's
talking
your,
about as far as the parameters and rules of the shit.
It ain't no rule.
Should a nigga care?
That,
the other person.
like that he gets serious with, but he getting serious with her.
He like her,
Right.
but walk in, but she
I don't know,
knows
that's
she used to fuck with one of the homies.
But that's that relationship.
It is,
That-
but
We just asking in the scenario, if you
In the
put yourself
scenario.
in that scenario, is it cool?
I mean, I don't think it mattered because she was the work. So
Like,
I mean, if that's what you like, then that's fine.
What I
Go
mean
ahead.
is-
but I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I used to hit that.
It's your work.
but he know already.
But
he know already.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, do your thing.
So is it for your piece or the other person? Because as a man, if you with my work, right, and you're
Yeah.
bringing around, I already threw the shoes away.
Exactly.
I can't be mad.
But
'cause
she
you're-
shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
She shoes. The
No,
fact
what
that
I'm
she
saying is-
shoes
yeah.
to you
No.
is like, that's why.
No. But what I'm saying is, I can't be mad if you
somebody else's shoes.
No, what I'm saying is, I can't be mad.
You somebody else's shoes.
No, but I can't be mad if you restore them and you're wearing them better,
bowling shoes.
right? I didn't have no value in it. So if you restored it and you made it better and it's a value to you, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be like, oh, he threw you away. That you can't look at it like that. And I think sometimes you do it. I don't give a fuck if my girl messed with all y'all.
But it ain't my girl.
If she ain't messing with y'all no more and she brings a value to me,
That's facts.
That's a bar.
That's
Gil.
facts.
That
No,
is a
that's
bar.
facts.
but everybody don't think like that.
Everybody don't think that way.
Everybody don't think that.
Because I'm not talking about like your girl, like you know what I'm saying, you date, this is the work. We in the workplace, and I come in with
Not
my
so
work.
not special work.
And my work is used to be
It's levels of work.
your work.
So not the special work.
It's levels of work.
The general.
It's like you got.
Like even with a, let's just say you're trying to take a girl serious, right? If you know you got thirsty niggas around you, bring her around. The reason is, who's gonna test her the best? Your thirsty ass friends, right? Now,
Man, I don't fuck
now
with
the
like that.
Are they really your
Now-
friends though? If they're thirsty.
But what I'm
they're
saying
not.
is,
Yes.
just
No,
naturally.
hell no.
No, what I'm saying is naturally.
You can be thirsty, but as long as they have that joke.
Naturally, your friends or whoever, if you got thirsty, they gonna do what they gonna do. So you're not gonna know who she is or she really has standards until she's been tested anyway. You don't want to find out later in life, right? You would rather find out when you haven't took it serious.
That's on fact.
You bring her around, you walk to the bathroom, you do all that.
I want to know. I want to know. ASAP.
You wanna know
I wanna
ASAP.
early. I want to know early.
If you want to know if your man's loyal, send your whole friend next to him. If he turns your whole friend down, then you don't need to go through his phone 100 times a goddamn night to see if he's cheating because your friend already tested him before you fell in love. Now, if you scared, I don't want to bring my friend around because why are you in that relationship anyway if you doing all that?
We learn something new every single day.
Facts.
In Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Okay, Gil.
Gil a scholar. Very strategic. All right, let's keep this thing moving on to basketball. So after weeks of speculation that J.J. Redick was the Lakers' top target to be the next head coach, Woj dropped a bomb this morning saying the Lakers have been in pursuit of UConn head coach Dan Hurley since firing Darvin Ham and are prepared to offer him a massive long-term contract to lure him away from UConn. So Hurley has won back-to-back natties. We were out in Arizona, got to witness it firsthand. I don't know how much we watched because we were in the suite turning up. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy. But he's won back-to-back national championships at UConn, signed a 6-year, $32 million extension with the Huskies last summer. So Hurley was on Francesca? You know, he's not from this side. Hurley was on Mike Francesca's podcast recently and talked about his desire to coach in the NBA.
That's definitely one way to do it, like speed through it, right? If you don't know how to say it, speed through it.
So he said, I do aspire one day if the right situation were to come along to really test myself when an organization wants a tone setter to come in and instill a culture with young players and an organization that wants to pursue championships. So he hasn't been shy about this. Said he would love that opportunity, relish that opportunity. But I have to ask you gentlemen, obviously played in the NBA a long time collectively on this couch. What do you think about Dan Hurley trying to go from college to the league, and is the Lakers the right fit for him?
I mean, I like the fact that he wants to go to the NBA, just like Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan, right, was in Florida.
Yeah, Billy Donovan.
So, I mean, you already dominated college. And then the Hurley family, they known for, from their dad on up. So, it's a basketball family. All the Hurleys.
How many college coaches just came in and actually been successful within their first 2-3 years? Right, not like they kept that job and kept around versus getting fired. And
Short list.
I know Patino, right? Did he come straight from college to the Boston?
Tino, went from college to the Celtics, I believe. Brad Stevens, Stephen Butler coming to Celtics.
Now
It's a short list.
It's a not yet.
And how many years did Brad?
John Calipari?
Failure.
Yeah, failed. So Beeline went from Michigan to the Cavs. He was 14-40.
Brad Stevenson went straight from college to.
Brad Stevens went from Butler, I believe, to Celtics.
Yeah.
So Billy Donovan, they tried to get him to leave Florida years ago, didn't do it, but went from Florida to Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously now with the Bulls, he has a career record of 399, 319. Fred Hoiberg.
Herberg, yep.
115 and 155.
115, 155.
Yeah, so because these guys go to these, either you, like this situation, right, Hurley, if he go to just the wrong team for him, right?
Yep.
You never coached in the NBA. You never coached in the NBA. You coached guys who. How many NBA guys?
Control.
No. How many NBA guys has he coached in college that made it to the league? Right. Mm-hmm. Couple maybe.
One
right.
Maybe.
So now you got a room full of them. You never coached any of them. You don't know what what it looked like, what the locker room is, it's a different dynamic. Should be more interested in a younger team.
And that's what he said. He was.
Yeah, you're a hell of a coach. Start younger, Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Start somewhere like that, like where you imprint on what they're trying to do. Memphis. Atlanta. So I'm just saying, like one of these younger teams. But that's a hell of a pressure first job if because it's a no-win situation. Because you got to win if you come to college. Like you're very successful in college. You won back-to-back national championships. You don't know what's on the other. I understand challenges and challenging yourself and all that, but you don't know what's on the other side of that. You just left a job that you can have for the next 40 years to uncertainty of this Lakers, because they getting ready. Listen,
2 years max.
2 years, Jack.
You out of there.
You got a 6-year guaranteed $32 million. You're going to get. He doesn't have to win another national championship.
Yeah, but he has the potential now.
He's good. No, I'm saying, but he is good at UConn for the duration until he decides he wants to retire. He got 2 national championships.
Yeah, so back-to-back, but he has the potential if he comes back this season to be the first coach of three-peat since John Wooden.
So why wouldn't you want that? And if you do that, you're submitted in the history of fucking college basketball, and like I said, he don't have to win another, and then you put one on top of it, and you go into a job that's uncertain, and they getting rid of coaches in 2 years. Like come on, man, that's risky business, man. I understand you want to challenge yourself, and it's a great opportunity to coach in the NBA, but if you're going to do it, go to a younger team.
So, Woj pointed out it's the 20-year anniversary of the Lakers back in 2004. Tried to make a push for Coach K, offered him a ton of bread to leave Duke. Coach K ended up staying.
It sounds like Big Three-ish, right? He just signed an extension, right? You just throw it out there, right? You just throw it, oh, look what we offered him, trying to pursue him. Like, I get it, right? This is not saying, the wording is not saying they have came to an agreement. Right? It's not like we came to an agreement, this is going to be a new coach.
They're just in hot pursuit.
Hey, Woj, the Lakers offered me, we in talks with the Laker backup account that I'll be signing for a 3-year deal, $32 million. Right? That's just as real as the one that you just reported, okay? The only great part of this Laker job, the only plus is who's on it right now, right? Which means as a coach, I know my record's not gonna be 9 and motherfucker whatever. I know I'm gonna be around 50%, right? Or be probably around 48 to 55 wins. I know that with 2 guys that I have on this team, depending on what they're doing this summer, depends on when they're gonna get, more rings. So as a coach, I get to start off my NBA record with a plus, right? If I do anything in the playoffs or some high probable thing that we can probably make it deep in the playoffs or win a championship with the people I have so much leverage if I'm trying to go back to where I came from. This might be one of those Pat McAfee type of deals, right? You leverage yourself to get up there, to get a bag, to come back, and your platform get a lot bigger, right? So unless that's the move, right, that you really want to be in college and you're going to use this, hey, I'm going to turn down the 632, go for this $10 million a year, play around it for 3 more years, then come back. My bag now is $10 million. I need to be the highest paid because of this resume now. Which in hindsight, if it's 3 years, that means he was making $5 million for the next 6 years. So if he can come here for 3 years, make 30, then go back down there on that year 4 instead of 5, you say, hey, I'm worth 10 now. What's happening?
And
you can steal more money in that same 6-period time.
like you're pointing out, no matter what happens, if he did take that Lakers job, no matter how good or bad the Lakers did, he'd still be a desirable candidate on the college side. But Rashad, you had something you wanted to say as well.
You look at the opportunity, right? And then you look at the distraction. We was all over that JJ shit. Came too quick. Went too far. Now everybody's looking like, okay, is this real? For real, they're gonna do it? Is it gonna make it this obvious? So to bring in this guy, like you said, to throw his name out there as a distraction. They got it. JJ got to get picked up for this job. Nobody else makes sense. Even for the respect of the players, the 2 players that you got in there that you're investing in. Bron and AD respect JJ. If you bring this college coach in, it'd flip it upside down.
Yeah. And to your point, LeBron does have respect for what Hurley did on the college side. I think JJ did an interview with him a few months ago. LeBron commented, he's so damn good along with his staff, super creative with their O. I love it. That's for college.
Yeah.
That's not for the league. So looking at those 2 options, though.
You don't have it. I mean, the only thing about college coming here is in college, you have full control over everything. Making sure they go to school, right? Because if they don't go to school, you're going to, bench them. Lifting, training, playing time, work ethic during the playing time. You have full 100% control of it. The NBA, you have 0. Right? You can make me work as long as you want. You're not going to make me work as hard as I want while I'm making $40 million, right? I don't feel like lifting weights today, right? Oh, hey, Bus, you left me. And if you don't bring your ass back here, I ain't coming. Right? Now he has to make a decision, right? Those are the things that happens in the league where you got on college bench, you got walk-ons that's happy to be on the team. They are joyful to be on that team. You got people at the end of the NBA bench that is motherfucking your ass. Right? So you can't even look down there and do one of these guys. I bring it up. Nigga, if you sit your corny ass down. Right? You know what I mean? So that is the difference of when you go to the next level. So you have to understand you're not coaching a team, you are coaching players.
But I think the difference now with the NIL era, and guys, to your point, that works for a season now, but these dudes can dip whenever they want. You can grab other guys. Cool. I'm just saying it's a different situation.
You still got control for 1 year.
I still
got your ass for 1 year, and you're going to do what I say.
But back in the day, it's like, what you going to do, transfer and sit out a year? No, you're going to deal with this.
Because your NIL deal, what you got from motherfucker Reebok don't have nothing to do with me. Sit your ass down. I ain't got no boss up there saying, hey, we got $20 million invested in this dude.
Fact.
You ain't got that on them NIL. This is your goofy ass down. You get right.
$3 million.
Your ass got a 1.1. You don't sit down.
And just in your guys' opinion, how hard is it to being a college coach, going to the league? If you make it $10 million a year, you are not the highest paid person on that. That's that. Players making way more money than you. They can check you. You got players making 4 or 5 times as much as you. They don't have to respect you, regardless whatever your resume is coming in.
Is it? No. Did you ever? Did you ever look at the coach like for his money?
No.
Never. We always have respect for our coaches.
It's the.
As far as what we were taught, you know what I'm saying?
It's how you deal. Like it's more. It's like
you know what I'm saying.
It's more like I respect my playing time. I respect my playing time. Goddamn it!
And what position the coach?
No, but that's where your respect for the coach comes.
You make $2 or you make $100 million. How much time am I getting, coach?
But ain't that where your respect comes from? When the coach is playing you a certain amount, like you start respecting. He's like, hey man, coach know what it is. I'm
Yeah. This is smart ass coach. You play me 48 minutes. This is smart ass coach.
I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with coach. That's my nigga.
12?
Man.
That whore ass coach. Get the fuck out of here.
6. You over there.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna fuck him up after the game.
Hey, that starting 5 on the New York Knicks, I can tell you right now, they love coach.
Absolutely.
Sure, I ain't never got to come out.
This is the best coach that ever played. He is Hall of Fame.
He won't let me come out the game.
Just tell him when I want to come out and come back in.
Man.
Valid
Oh, that's
Hall
good.
Of
2 3 minutes. Hey, coach,
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
That's the coach.
Back in there. Yeah, on God, bro.
Hey, coach.
Hey,
What you need me to do? I need you to do this.
Right.
I got you.
He said, this is Phil Wooten over here in New York.
We love it.
And Shad, to your point, saying it's a distraction, obviously we talked about JJ being the Lakers head coach months ago. You drew the correlation between the Mind the Game podcast, him developing that relationship with LeBron, showing his coaching acumen, being able to get the gig. Again, this is just a report from Woj saying they've been targeting Dan Hurley. It's a little bit questionable, obviously, given the timing of it coming out, if this has been going on for months, and this is the first that a lot of people are hearing about it. But when you look at those two options, Dan Hurley got a super impressive resume as a college head coach. JJ, no experience coaching the league, but 15-year pro career. You guys have said he just understands the inner workings and dynamics of being a player and everything that goes into that side of it, despite not having the experience. Do you think Dan Hurley or JJ Redick is a better option for the Lakers as head coach?
Oh, JJ is the pick, man. Like I said, you really called it out because you were saying that, it would make sense for them to just come out with the decision faster so that we can all talk about it, get it over with, right? So now it feels like they decided to prolong it. So now you throw out a couple candidates now until the end of the finals and then make the announcement at the end of the finals that it's JJ. They're just going to throw in a couple more motherfuckers that might seem a little bit more qualified or perfect for the job. And then they'll end up picking JJ. They just wanted to ease up because they still doing episodes. You still want people to watch, right? You don't want to
Build up the hype.
You don't want to collude your platform by just telling
They're
them.
breaking down.
Yeah,
They're
let's
just breaking
keep
down
going.
the game for y'all
Yeah,
a little
we
bit.
got the finals going, so we can do
JJ
episodes
working
on the finals. We ain't gonna blow it up right now.
I mean, the Lakers, it's Boston here we talking about. They're going to wait to game 5.
At least we.
They're going to wait the game motherfucking 4 or 5 to announce this shit. Like, take the.
They hoping it's gonna be a sweep or 4-1.
NBA
4-1 who?
Dallas.
Lakers motto
Dallas?
is business
4-1 Dallas?
and entertainment first.
Showtime.
Entertainment. So as long as they can keep the name in the algorithm, the Lakers are gonna do it. Like I don't care what
5.
coach you bring over, right? You can bring Kirk Rambis out there. You can have
Yeah.
you can have anyone. Who we signing as a free agent? That's all I care about, man. Who gonna help us win games? Okay, that's all I care about. I don't care about the coach, the assistant coach, the weight trainer, the ball boy. I don't care your cheerleaders. Fuck all of them. Who we bringing over here that's gonna help put them ball in the basket?
Okay, but who?
I want to see the prices go from
He was okay with
$2,000 a
that,
seat
yeah.
to $20,000 a seat. That means whoever we brung,
Who do you want?
we happy about.
Who do you want?
I want Paul George.
Good.
You was happy with who you got last year.
You was
'Cause we already had it.
so excited.
D-Lo.
Yeah,
we gonna take it out.
D-Lo gonna do it.
Yeah,
All that shit, nigga.
free agency was over with, so I got to be happy with what we got. Right, I got to start off this
You
season.
was
I'm like a
excited.
Cowboy fan.
You was excited.
Once this team is set, I got to pretend it's the best team in the world. Right, but right now we're not set. So goddamn it, here's my Christmas list.
Yeah, like name three or four people that.
Paul George. If we don't get Paul George, I want Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. If we don't get both of them, we can trade the whole team besides Braun and Anthony Davis, and somehow we can bring in Jokic. If we can't get Jokic, we can trade all of them, and we can get Jaylen Brown. It's my Christmas list.
Reasonable.
It's my
Very
Christmas
reasonable.
list. Right? It's not reasonable. Right? It's unreasonable, for real. But
Very possible and capable, Gilda.
okay, maybe not third and fourth, but DeRozan and Zach LaVine, maybe Paul George. We don't know.
Tatum.
Go out there and get a James Harden, right? Something.
Okay.
Right? I want to see the ticket prices go up. Right? I want to look at the email like.
He want LA guys.
No, I'm just saying. I want to look at the email and be like.
Just take all the LA guys from the Clippers.
He
Throw
want
it up
all
an
LA guys.
extra 200,000. Yeah, we gonna be good. Right? You know when them Clipper fans got that that email, like, damn.
So we talked earlier this week.
This is 300 now. Shit, it was just 50,000 last year. That's what I want to see. I want to be able to complain. I've been a season ticket holder for 5 years. I want to be stuck at the same rate.
Yeah, but grandfather.
Yeah.
Grandfather then.
So we talked earlier this week about the potential pettiness that would come with announcing JJ as a head coach on the Thursday to start game one of the finals. But if it is true that the Lakers have been hollering at Dan Hurley since firing Darvin Ham, How petty of a move is it dropping this news the day of Game 1 of the NBA Finals?
It's exactly petty.
It's the Lakers, like you said, entertainment first.
We need one every.
We're entertainers first.
And it's Boston.
And it's Boston.
I need Lakers
At
news
Boston.
every game of the finals.
Because Boston got a
morning.
chance to what,
So you
title?
saying they're trolling?
Go ahead.
Go
Take
ahead,
the lead.
yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna be petty for
Are
sure.
they trolling right now?
For sure, yeah. Because Boston got a chance to have more championships in them.
Yeah, it goes up.
I need some fake Tatum trade news that they had a deal for Tatum in place. So I mean,
You didn't hear about it? The Jason Tatum,
for Austin Reeves and Rui,
Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram.
all good.
I mean, he's already doing that. All right, we're gonna have to throw some. We got to throw some Bronny. Lil Bronny gonna be drafted by the Boston. We got to keep our algorithm going.
Jason Tatum for Jaren Jackson and John Morant.
Huh?
Jason Tatum for JJ, Jaren Jackson Jr. And John Morant.
So we
Who
had
wrote that?
Shastra
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just.
Oh,
I heard it.
oh yeah.
So we asked the chat, better option for the Lakers, JJ Redick or Dan Hurley? 55% said JJ Redick. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Still in the basketball space, we're gonna take it overseas. So Jabari Parker's had a tough road since being drafted with the number 2 pick by the Bucks in 2014.
Boston gotta win.
A career with great potential was derailed by 2 ACL injuries, including one just months into his rookie season. So after bouncing around the league and being out of basketball for the 2022-23 season, Parker made the move overseas, signing a 1-year deal with Barcelona last summer. So after Parker was eliminated from the playoffs by Real Madrid, Parker was asked about his first season playing overseas.
One thought, one statement about this first year outside United States.
Yeah,
In terms of basketball and in terms of life. What's wrong, boy? Are you okay? Do you want to stop? Let's talk later.
What's wrong, boy? He apologized for saying it was a language barrier thing, but that was wild. The reporter for saying what's wrong,
Had an
boy.
uproar of that?
You can't say what's wrong, boy, to a grown ass man.
That's America. And nobody.
call
else
black.
knows that.
I call black.
That's an American.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
thing.
yeah, that's an American
That's
thing.
an
They
American.
don't know.
Like boy is
What's wrong, my boy? If he would have said my boy, he's
my
fine.
boy. Yeah,
That's what he meant. That's what he meant. He
That's what it
said
is.
what he meant.
What's wrong,
you
my
just
nigga?
can't take it out of context. That's what he
You gotta
said.
take.
Hey, my boy,
gotta
you
keep-
good?
Yeah,
My
you
boy.
gotta keep it in the context. Yeah, my boy, you good?
Well,
Yeah, it ain't
Like a friendly thing.
It ain't like your white English teacher calling you boy.
Hey boy, come over here. Come over here and trim these hedges. What you doing?
Boy, come up here and clean this chalkboard. Like,
Hey, yard boy.
God, boy.
So in response to the video, Parker told Basket News, they were tears of gratitude. I wasn't sure I'd be able to play again. In Barcelona, I've recovered my love for basketball. Parker's only 29 years old, appears to still have some good basketball left, although it remains to be seen if he will ever get another opportunity to play in the league. But what do y'all think about Jabari getting emotional after getting back in the game?
On the hoop, man, like you said, he didn't know if he was going to be able to play again and be able to do it again. Somebody gave him an opportunity, so he, like you said, he's grateful. You gotta, since somebody that care that much, we all been, well, me, I know a few of us been in situations with injuries and was fortunate enough to bounce back and play again. So we know how that is. And to be out a year with not knowing what was on the other side of it, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.
Well, being someone who was in that position, to me, it looks like he's doing a lot of reflection about what opportunities were lost. You know, when you're over there, that's the only thing you can do is think about how good the NBA was in comparison to where you at now, the facility, the equipment. We was spoiled as fuck. So when you over there, you got to reflect on all the stuff that you used to do and shame and expectation and all of that. So when a question like that hit home, it's just kind of like, you're grateful. He's like, shit, I'm just grateful to be able to be playing. He was number 2 pick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think about the shame and it's the mental health of an athlete having to deal with going backwards. That tumble backwards is like, yo, what the fuck? And then you got a question like this, you got to answer because the people are like, yo, what happened? How's your adjustment to this life? So now it's just about saying, you know, I'm just grateful to be here. I know the feeling. And it's dope that he can still find a place that he can call home and still hoop.
Yeah. Brandon, what you think about Jabari Parker getting emotional and recovering his love for the game of basketball?
Yeah, man, it's good to, you know, to see him back out there healthy. You know, ain't nothing wrong with crying. And, you know, being thankful and being grateful for what you have in life. You know, those tears are just about how far he's came. You know, definitely a kid from Chicago that loved the game that, you know, I got a chance to play with my last year in Milwaukee. Very good person, very good dude. So I'm just happy for him that he's back out there. And, yeah, man, having gratitude, man, is good and dope, bro. So.
Gills, you watch Jabari Parker get emotional.
Did I answer this already?
Did you?
Didn't we answer this when it came out?
We did not, Gil.
No, we haven't done this.
We have not talked about Jabari Parker getting emotional.
I don't work too much, goddammit.
You might have did it on one of your other 15 platforms.
God damn.
That's what that.
You sound like that girl. You sound like that little girl in the back.
I swear to God.
You don't smoke or nothing, either.
I didn't ask, right? Because when it happened, I think someone, you sure we didn't do this last week?
No, we did not, Gilbert.
Okay.
We didn't do this, bro.
So how do you feel about it, Gil?
Thank you.
Tell us.
Exactly.
You didn't told everybody else.
Everybody else you work with, Doug.
Yeah, I said exactly what it said. When people thought it was some type of negative thing, I said, from looking at him and someone who's been injured and you're rehabbing, watching the game pass you by, and reality kicks in, and the Superman cloth is gone, and you start feeling normal again, start questioning, are you ever gonna play again, right? Was that the last game, right? Are you gonna ever be who you were? And, you know, and you're coming back and getting hurt and coming back and getting hurt, and that life hits you. And then now you play for the first time and you finish the whole season and you didn't get hurt. All right, and someone asks you about your basketball and your life, and I think more of the life part was what took him back, because that memory of the days he was crying and rehabbing, you know, so it always seemed like a cry of joy, right? Like, you know, everything I've been through, right? It's, you know, it's no different when Derrick Rose hit that 50, right? Everything he ever went through was poured out right there. It was a cry of joy. And that's what I thought. So when he said it, I was like, all right.
So, Gills, the chat pointed out you did talk about it on the Pat Bev podcast, which is not Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, whoop, whoop.
When y'all upstairs kikiing, having a good time. Didn't invite us. We hear y'all there giggling.
Okay, my bad.
Shout out to Pat Bev and Ron.
Kiki having a little powwow up in that motherfucker. Okay, my bad.
Shout out Pat Bev and Ron. Pat Bev, we are subscribed. So did you ever fall out of love with basketball when you were hooping?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. That's because off the court things. I know when I tore my Achilles, I didn't know if I was ever going to play again. So I started thinking about things outside of basketball. Took a trip to China. Just wasn't the same. Like going through things off the court with family members and friends and everything. It just, you're not even focused on certain things with the game. It's just like it became a job for me. So, and that's why I stopped, because it was like once it became a job, it was just wasn't fun no more. Just putting your body through things.
So how about yourself? Did you ever fall out of love with the game of basketball?
No.
Never?
Never. I've always treated the game right. It always treated me right. I guess the outside factors that kind of fucked up the experience of the journey of playing in the NBA. But as far as the game, the love for the game, nah. As soon as that ball roll out, man, they go to hoop. You hear that motherfucker go through that net the way it's supposed to? You see the way it's supposed to? You see people playing ball the right way, the way it's supposed to, where you was taught. You know, the essence of the game, the art, the poetry, all of that. You know, you can't, to me, it's even though the trials and tribulations you go through in life, it's like when you can separate that from the actual game, you don't have to diminish it. So for me, I learned how to do that when I was going through my shit where I could have potentially like fell out of love with it. But every time I got in the gym, I stopped thinking about shit. When that ball go through that hoop, you just stop thinking, how many more can I make? I gotta be 30 in a row now. First 2 shots go in, it's hot. Especially if you start getting around other motherfuckers who play too, it's like, oh, it's a competition now.
Similar to the first ever Gills Arena shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy in terms of that competition. But Kenyon, how about yourself? Two microfracture surgeries. At any point, did you ever fall out of love with the game of basketball?
Yeah, listening to the way Rashad just explained it, like I was leaning towards that I did. Going through everything I went through, injuries, shit with George, like all that shit was. But I did everything in my power to come back to play, right? So falling out, there's no. Like I was frustrated with the circumstances and I didn't want to be in the situation I was in, right? As far as the team, the coach and the situation, like I did not want to be there, so. But I always showed up to play, right? I always, and that's what people knew that about me. No matter what I was going through, no matter if I practiced, whatever I was going through, at 7:30 when that ball went up, they knew who they was getting, right? So I don't think I ever fell out of love with the game because I always, each game meant something, each possession meant something. So, and to this day, I'm still passionate and I still love basketball. So. So the answer to that is nah, like just like Rashad said, just the situation and being to the point to where like just me coming to the games and all that was like enough for him. Like I stopped working on my game.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit that I like stopped doing. Like I was. As soon as practice over, nigga, I was in the shower to the crib.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of here.
Yeah, like, but when the game was getting ready to play, I was excited that I had the opportunity to go out and play.
Right.
So, but everything shorter than the game, everything outside of that, I was cool on Denver, like all the way.
Yeah. Which happens, I feel like at various points in people's careers. Obviously didn't play at the level that you gentlemen did, but there comes a point when it's just like, but as you get older, getting back in the gym with the little kids or high school or whatever, just seeing them, and the excitement they have for it, the love of it, all the knowledge you have in your brain to be able to get back.
The separation of it is important, though. Like you said, if you include family, business, and the game on top of each other, the game gets misinterpreted because it didn't do nothing wrong. It did everything you asked it to do, take you on this ride. Now we on this ride and we let family and business get into the way of the game. So we start looking at the game like, damn, man.
I mean, it's
because it's your fault.
But it's like a marriage, though. Like, I'm not going to be stuck in a marriage just because of what it is. Like, if I don't love it, then watch out. Like, I'm not going to be stuck just because, like.
But it ain't going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
The game don't go nowhere.
Yeah,
you can lead the game.
Yeah, but I don't
game
like
always going to say this.
Yeah, but I don't like being stuck, though. Like, just because of, like, what it is. Like, if I don't love it, it's like, all right, next. Like, I got to find the next thing. Like.
I feel you. Yeah, but it's just, yeah.
Like, the game ain't gonna stop loving you though.
I ain't with that. Like
you can stay with the game or the game gonna leave.
I want it out. It wasn't from a lack of effort, right?
Yeah.
Like anything to get out of them, threatening to beat the man up, right? Like who stays around after that? Like it's just you. What do? You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, I did everything in my power each time to try to play again. So, like it didn't. All that shit, I was like, man, fuck them. Like, it ain't about them.
So you guys both said at a point lost your love for the game. How were you able to get that love back?
I think my kids, just seeing my kids, like how much they love it. still being around the game, just the love that I get from it. Like I kind of like just wanted to be away from everything for a minute, and then, once I started something else, it just brought me back to the game. So it's like you said, like I can't leave. Like no matter what I do, I can't leave the game. So that does make sense too. But I guess it's just how I like go about it though this time around with the game. Like, but in my life, I know I can't ever leave the game of basketball. Like it's gonna bring me back some type of way. So,
Joe, how about yourself?
Which part?
How'd you find it?
How did you rekindle your love for the game of basketball?
Actually, that was around that time. 2016 is when I fell back in love with the game. Unlike y'all, it was just injuries, right? I actually didn't like the game, didn't like the idea of being a basketball player. Because for me, it was like, about 4 or 5 straight years. Like when I got hurt, there was a report that said, I'm glad he got hurt so people can see that I can coach and not a guy out there trying to score 50 points a game. So, so that was the first that was the first concept of, is that really how you feel? And, a dude that comes in here and practices 3-4 times a day, you happy that I'm not here? Okay. And then come back the next season, 13 games, or 8 straight games, out again. Right, all the training I did, out. Come back at the end, out. Come back the next season, 2 games, out. Right, so you spend 99% of your time training to get rewarded 2 games. First healthy season, right? Scandal. Girl cheating on you, right? Then during that same time, gun incident, get out. Suspended 50 games.
Fucking rain and pour.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So then, you're going to the summer, grew that, like, you can see, grew the facial expression. I don't want to be a part of y'all organization no more. I don't want to be even, you don't even want to put this face on the billboard. Drafted, got the #1 pick to replace me. Okay, go to Orlando thinking I'm about to get a fresh start. You got your BM in the paper. You get served on national TV in your whole new state that ain't got nothing to do with her. That baggage came right there in front of national. When I was in Orlando, I threw up every single day.
What you saying?
Yeah, I was waking up, throwing up, don't know why, just coming in there and just.
anxiety.
I tinted all my windows. Think about that, the gun, that you a deadbeat daddy, that incident, all that. I put double tinted limo tint on my house windows that I was renting so nobody knew that I lived there. I didn't want to see people. I just wanted to go in the arena and leave. When I went to Memphis, right, that's what I said, when people think I was boycotted, or what do they call that shit?
Blackball.
Blackball? No, I quit. I didn't love it anymore. And I'm watching, Pargo and Josh Shelby put in this work ethic and this, and then coaches put me in a game, and it's like I care too much about this game, or did, to cheat it and cheat these young fellas out of, a possible future. I had my time, I fucked it off. There's no point in me just stealing money and stealing somebody's chance to be what I was. So, I walked away, and then went to China, got hurt. Right, got hurt, tore groins out, tried to make another comeback, meniscus tear, right? So, you come to a realization like, shit, God damn it, you don't want me to play this game no more,
What
fuck
am I
it.
doing?
Right? So I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it for years. Fuck it. My kids didn't even know. Like, if you ask my son, when he started basketball, he didn't even know I was a basketball player. Some kid at school for Halloween had on a Gilbert Arenas jersey, and he said, "That's my name. Why you got my name on the back of your shirt?" And he said, "Oh, my favorite player, Gilbert Arenas," and showed him the picture. And I said, "That's my dad." And then, right, then he come home, you know what I mean? So that's how he found out that I was a basketball player. So you know,
He was dark. He was in a dark time.
I was in a dark. That's what I
He was
said.
in dark times, bro.
Oh,
Nigga, that's what I said. It's a horrible.
That's fucking
the fact, I'm
horrible.
thinking about it like
No, that's God.
he didn't
That
have
is child.
No, he didn't have. They gonna find out eventually.
No,
but it's
nigga.
like I understand why though.
The kid got the
I
lifestyle
understand why.
because of him.
I understand
Yeah,
why.
I understand.
Because he don't need
ain't
to
nobody
know.
saying nothing that's
He
your
don't-
fucking dad is goddamn terrible.
He don't need to know.
Yes, he
don't
do.
need to
No,
know.
but
He know who his
fuck
daddy
you, nigga.
is. He know who his daddy is.
No, but don't say
he just
he
don't know what his daddy
Matter.
did.
Matter.
Right,
He just didn't know what he did. He know who my.
Rashad.
I know who my daddy is.
There's no jerseys. There was no like all the.
understand.
That's what I'm saying. So
bro.
think about
That shit-
now, but think about it.
Shit matter. That
Now
shit
think
terrible.
now think about all this right here, right?
He wasn't even in there.
Think about how joyful I was when I was there. That I can go up and, hey, can you sign this for me? Sign. So this set in storage. I didn't want no parts of it. Leave it. That's not my life anymore. I'm a regular dude. No, I'm regular, right? I'm a regular dude. I don't go out. I don't want to be, because when I went out, it was, hey, the dude with the gun and the thing. That's all everyone knew. Like, hey man, what's up with the Shaq thing? That's it. That's it. Like, I don't want to be no player because what this is attached to it. So I remember it was John Wall hit me. John Wall hit me and said, hey man, since you've been watching the games, which now he knows I didn't watch shit, right? He said, how can I get better? Right? Oh, okay, yeah, let me. And then when he said it, I was like, oh shit. Like he's hitting me because he wants some real information. So then I had to go on Google, dog, type in John Wall games, and said for 5 hours watching games. And then just watching like, damn, this nigga good. I see why they drafted him number 1. Yeah. I would have drafted his ass too, number 1, right? And then from there, it was like, damn. Like, I miss it. Then I remember I remember the playoffs came, we playing Toronto. So all the Toronto fans know that's when I fell back in love. I started rooting for the Wizards, right? Because he hit me, the dude who replaced me, my young fella, hit me for advice, the anger I had for the whole situation was gone. And then I became a fan of him, fan of the organization again. Like all that just went out the window. Yeah. And I just became rooting for the Wizards. Hey man, Toronto, y'all need to go to hell. That whole country hate me because of that. Like this is Wiz Nation, you know what I mean? And that's where it was. So it was basically to answer both. It was when John Wall hit me for advice.
Thank you, thank you, John Wall.
Good job, John Wall.
John Wall.
Pull up to the couch.
That's some silver linings, man.
I know, right? It got ugly. It got real ugly.
As we have a range of emotions on this show, and this, we had to get deep for a second.
No, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Trust
Appreciate
me.
you, Gil.
I don't even mention all the shit I was going through off the floor while going through the shit on the floor, right? Because but yeah, like, trust me, dog. People wonder, like, why this nigga so angry? Like, if you only knew what just happened yesterday, right? Or what could potentially happen tomorrow, or what I just left at home. Like, people don't have no idea, bro, but that shit crazy. You was going through all that.
Yeah, but that's why the persona they see now of no chill and how I act and think is it's stronger than it was before, right? I was left for dead. You know what I mean? I was left for dead. So the fact that I'm back here, imagine the coat I have now. Imagine my armor. Right, so when you want to, you think you're going in the DM and doing all this, and y'all are not even opponents anymore. I had the world hate me. Y'all remember Tiger Woods' situation? Right, going through what? Y'all know that I was the person that took that situation out of the news. Gilbert gun situation, that no one talked about Tiger Woods. Al Sharpton, all of them. It's like, damn, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Relax. I did 100 things right, and I make a mistake on one thing, and then y'all pretend that, oh.
I get it now.
Okay.
I get it.
100 things right and one mistake that didn't hurt nobody but myself, and this is how you treat me? I bet.
Did Tiger Woods ever thank you for giving him that
It's all
assist?
good just a week ago.
Nah, to be honest, when I was going through it, I was like, can he cheat on somebody else? one more, shit. One more girl, come on out. So, save me.
Tiger, go talk to a black girl.
Yeah, save me, god damn.
So we talked about
I was
Jabari
praying on his
Parker.
downfall.
Talked about Jabari Parker and his career, NBA career being derailed by injuries, but which player would have had the best NBA career if not for injuries? In your opinion, which player would have had the best NBA career if not for injuries?
Only one name better come out your mouth.
I was trash.
No. I didn't say no. It's only one name better.
I like myself.
If you ain't,
I don't tear my Achilles in Detroit.
Mr. B says Brandon Jennings.
If I don't tear my Achilles in Detroit, I'm getting 80 million too.
I was
All-star everything.
I was
so.
trying to think of who was in the pool first. Like, who was in the
We get some names: Derrick Rose, Brandon Roy, Grant Hill. We got Bill Walton. We want to throw it back.
said
Amari.
You said who?
Bill Walton.
Oh, Bill Walton. Oh, I thought you said Ben Wallace. I was like, Ben Wallace got hurt? Okay, Bill Walton.
Yeah, I thought you was about this Bill Walton slander.
No.
I ain't gonna slander him, but God rest the man. So you're not gonna throw him in that conversation.
Why?
No.
He was nice, but he wasn't great.
No, they.
I understand
I'm just saying,
it,
but
but
Derrick
they said the
Derrick Rose was different.
fucking Grant Hill, come on, let's.
Yeah, I'm just,
Gilbert Arenas was
I
different.
hear you,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm just saying.
absolutely, but
Gilbert Arenas, shit, if you don't get hurt, bro.
I'm gonna go.
gotta show some love to make you sit like brother.
hey, don't let me hang.
I'm gonna go with the one who ended up being good, right? I mean, instead of going hypothetical, I'm gonna just go with Grant Hill. You know, he was a 5-time All-Star, 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA player. He has the best resume as all the hurt people, so I'm gonna just stick with the person who has the resume.
Derrick Rose, the youngest MVP.
Bad back Mac, as he was referred to earlier this week. He had a bad back.
What I mean,
I like Brandon Roy too, though.
I mean, I think it's Tracy McGrady for sure.
I'm about to say that.
Yeah. I want to say
Hard as you argue yesterday
Amari.
for Mac.
I want to say Amari too. And, hey, maybe even Blake. Shit, Blake don't get hurt. Westbrook don't got that MCL tear. I think he goes further. I think that set him back.
Nah. He got MVP
So
after that.
that's what I'm saying. So imagine if that don't happen.
Westbrook.
Westbrook, when he got hurt with that MCL shit that Pat Bev did.
Oh, that's just meniscus.
It's meniscus.
Was it a meniscus? Yeah. That
Yeah.
slowed him down.
Nah.
I'm gonna go with.
He could play without a meniscus.
He got MVP.
I'm gonna go with
No,
Tracy.
I'm
You
just
can play
saying
without that.
if that don't happen, they don't lose that shit. They don't lose that year. That was the year that KD was by himself.
Bro, I'm going to say Sean Livingston.
Okay. The chat is throwing out Boogie and Jay Williams as other options.
DeJuan Wagner.
Too small.
That's what I said. I can't.
Boogie was on trajectory.
That's why I said it's to stay out of
Grant
just to stay out of just guessing. I'm gonna just go with the person who just had the better career out of all of them with this
Penny
just
Penny
before.
Hardaway.
So I'm gonna just say
Go Penny.
I'm gonna just say Tracy McGrady because he has 7 All-Stars, 7 All-NBA, and 2 scoring titles. So
Penny.
Team All-NBA his second and third year.
okay, Penny Hardaway, which is one of my favorite players.
Number 25 at Grant High School because of Penny.
Yeah.
Great actor as well. Prolific in blue chips.
I'm gonna go Grant.
Yeah, he's 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA.
Jamal
I'm
Mashburn.
gonna just stick with.
He had the
Tracy.
microfracture.
Yeah. What about Yao? Somebody like
Yao.
the janky foot, the footy-otomy.
I'm gonna stick with Tracy.
Like, I played against Brandon Roy. Same division, I believe. We was in the same division. Oh no, but he was nice, but I wouldn't put him in that. Like people was like swear by him. Like he was very damn good. Like don't get me wrong, but I never like when we used to play it. It didn't stand out like how the KD shit did when he was young, like that kind of an impact. Like he was affected. It was. You look down at the box, we got fucking 26. You're like, damn. Like
he was. Remember, he was older. So he was 22 coming into the in the draft. So he was an older draft. So he was good. He was good.
He was good. But I ain't saying
he was good. He was
Listen
efficient.
to what I said now.
No, I know. I'm not saying you didn't say it.
That's what I said now.
Like it was like he was like Devin Booker,
I get you.
Joe Johnson type.
Mesh, yeah, that's a mesh.
Yeah, that was his mesh. Mid-range guy, very good with his feet.
That's a great.
Surprisingly, had really good feet or footwork for someone who was that explosive, right? But I guess because of the knee pains early in his career, that he had more of a ground game. So you didn't really know he was that athletic until he just jumped. You'd be like, oh.
And his game was Tim Duncan. He had a Tim Duncan.
He had a Tim Duncan game.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
but was
athletic. Look up and have 26, but it just didn't.
Yeah.
Because some people you look, they be like, God damn, he nice. Like it looks a different way.
For a score, like when you're a scorer, you watch the other score the way like it's just easy. Like he made it easy, like Allen Houston, like Glenn Robinson. It was just all in. That's why you look up and it'd be like, it's 26. It's because it's coming off on the easy.
That's why I said it was one of those.
I get it.
I got one. Paul George.
Yeah.
If Paul George don't break his leg, he might have a.
And even having done that and be able to come back.
Come back still, but
yeah, that
you said slowed him down a little bit. If he don't break his leg,
You can't do that. That's like I said, Shaquille O'Neal.
no.
Hurt his toe and did all that. You know what I mean?
No. Because KD already got two.
But KD came back.
I think it has to be like
somebody who
don't change it. Don't change it now. Why we changing it now?
Your career has to be.
KD already had an MVP and
that's what makes it good.
The injury came after everything.
Nah, because look,
when did it happen?
I mean, because he would have had a third championship
8, 9,
and another MVP
with the Warriors.
Question his
Did he
career.
did it?
But that's what I said.
He was with the Warriors, right? So then that means if he don't do that, he stays with them.
Three-time champ, three-time.
They win way more. If KD don't get that Achilles, bro, he don't go nowhere.
I'm not rolling with the KD
That's for the team, though.
Here's a name.
KD out of there.
Even him, his awards, his points, all that.
But it benefits the Warriors more than it benefits KD.
I got a name.
Do it.
Magic or Bird.
Yes.
Bird, for sure.
Magic. Remember Magic? It wasn't particularly an injury.
Oh, it was.
But it was an injury, right? But
Bird.
Bird.
Bad back Bird.
Bad back Bird.
Bad back Bird.
Paving the driveway? What was he doing at the crib? You never know. You never know till you.
That's
better hire
doing that
somebody,
lawnmower
Lord.
all day.
You're doing manual labor. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Everybody on this couch is a father. Father's Day is next weekend. If you need a gift idea, kids to get you, we have one for you.
Underdog, we need to do a Father's Day brunch. You know, we ain't getting shit.
But I'm just saying, we all want a good Father's Day gift.
We ain't getting nothing for Father's
You want a good gift idea? We got one for you. Aura watches are the perfect blend of modern fashion and classic style, showcasing luxury features without the luxury price tag. And since you know we love to give our fans the plug, Gil's Arena has an exclusive deal available now. From now until Father's Day, take 30% off all watches and straps from Aura with code GIL. Gil, my watch is a little bit nicer than yours. No big deal. Okay. Oh, wait. What was that, a tag on there?
Yeah, you still had the sticker on it.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to keep it clean. Trying not to crack it. Trying not to crack it.
Like I want the camera hit the whole sticker like, you must have just put this on.
No, I've been sporting it, if you've seen me out and about recently. But so from now until Father's Day, take 30% off all watches and straps from Aura with code GIL. Go to aura.watch/GilsArena. That's Aura, AURA.watch/GilsArena. Use the code GIL. There's also a QR code on the screen if you want to head straight there. But if you do head straight there, get your watches. Make sure you come right back. We got a lot of good stuff left to talk about. So there's no limit to how many watches you can get with the discount code. So get them for your dad, family, friends, your special work, or whoever else needs one. Now let's do the Aura countdown question of the day. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. We're going to try and stay within this 3-minute range. And here's the question for all of you. If a playoff MVP award existed, who would be the current frontrunner? If a playoff MVP award existed, who would be the current frontrunner?
Playoff MVP.
The person that's leading the playoffs in every fucking category.
Is he a Slovenian?
Yes.
Okay.
Playoff MVP.
Yeah, probably Luka.
Probably.
It's Luka.
But that's total. That's total
Everything.
points.
Everything.
But not. I'm saying.
but the
total
playoffs
points
is not
rebound
over
assists,
with.
but not.
It's not.
We gotta wait.
Average.
But so far.
And the losing
More games.
The losing player don't get the MVP.
It shouldn't be. What I'm saying, it shouldn't be.
Just spin the
like,
playoffs
very well.
so far.
So you get the Finals MVP and a playoff MVP.
No, I mean, like, so what,
Yeah.
what would the
Right?
what would the criteria be? Like, just all the way through play, whoever was dominant. So somebody who, let's say they average, like Wilt, right? They average 50 a game, 23, whatever in the first round, and they out, right? He's still eligible for.
He would be eligible in that conversation.
All right, so
Like that 1 year Russell Westbrook had like 100 points, 100 assists.
Somebody like Jalen Brunson, just to throw it out there with the 40-point
somebody like Jalen
game.
Brunson. Yeah.
What he was doing, obviously didn't
So
advance
like,
past second round, but
that's why I put out. But
It
was a finalist, Brunson,
and Edwards,
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
Tate,
Brown,
Luka,
Reverend Brown.
probably Luka.
So Luka leading in total.
Luka. Because he gets to still keep putting more shit on for at least 4 more games. So, yeah.
But played more games than Tatum and Brown so far this postseason.
he's more consistent though.
Yeah,
The big games, big numbers.
a lot of triple doubles.
B.
Me?
And that'd be. You know what? You know what? If you did had to introduce that award should be given before the finals. Since there is a finals MVP, and the finals MVP is off of whoever only plays
In that
well
game-
in
in that game.
finals.
You're right.
So like let's say somebody like Kareem, right? He loses finals MVP, but if you look at his playoff, you're like, what the fuck is this? Right? He killed all playoffs
No-brainer.
and then missed one game in, the finals, which Magic did his thing. So he gets his award. He ggets his award for the playoffs and whoever performed in the
It's just
finals.
like all tournament teams. When you AAU, you had all tournament and honorable mention. You know, motherfuckers be
What
on
about
the side?
But what if the guy that's killing in the finals, he's still going? Like so it wouldn't like if I'm in the finals and I'm killing and like if I'm Luka and I got Luka numbers, I'm gonna want every award. Like
Okay,
I'm gonna want
but what if you're Luka and you've been dominant up in here and then
You lose in the Western Conference Finals.
you lose in the Western Conference Finals or
Facts, that
You-
part. Just that part.
Junior, well, let's say Junior, because you're making these passes to Junior. Junior have a hell of a round that got you out there. He is not a Finals MVP on something you carried the whole time, right? The Finals MVP is not playoffs. It's just this round. So I say for the playoffs, it's.
I told y'all 3 minutes. I know we are long-winded on this show, so I'm gonna go around the couch and give me your final pick, playoff MVP, Rashad, if that award existed.
Oh, Luka.
Luka, you said Luka already. Gil, Luka. Mr. B.
Jalen Brown.
Some dissension amongst the couch. All right, I respect it. Shout out to Aura Watch for blessing us, giving us a light bag for that segment, and some lovely watches. Make sure you go to aura.watch/Gil's Arena. Use promo code GIL. You get 30% off all watches and straps from our friends at Aura. So let's keep this thing moving. We talked about it early in the show. What's going on? Y'all out here?
Keep your chin up.
You almost made me spit out my drink, man. See
I
this
was over here.
over here, man.
Knock him in the middle.
This motherfucker
Hit him with this.
Got it. Got him. Face ass.
Oh, petty ass, right?
Face ass.
So
Look here.
I think
Motherfucker.
they did it slow.
Smooth as fuck. Like, what the fuck you want? Oh, okay, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. Okay, you gonna play that game?
The fact that we're adults and we know it though.
Man.
I have to do it every
Our
time.
kids been hitting us with that so much.
Hey, could you pick that up for me? No, man.
Call your name, think they want something.
Yeah.
Join something.
So it's the moment that some have been waiting for, some have been hating for. The NBA Finals tips off tonight. We got a lot to get into. Celtics were the best team in the league this season, had the highest offensive rating in NBA history, finished top 3 in defensive rating as well. and they also won both regular season matchups against the Mavs. They cruised through the East in the playoffs, going 12-2, sweeping the Pacers in the conference finals to advance to their second finals past 3 seasons. Mavs had the 9th best offense this season, vastly improved on the defensive side since the trade deadline, bringing in P.J. Washington, Gafford, Derek Lively stepping up. So after going 6 games with Clippers and Thunders in the first 2 rounds, the Mavs made easy work of the Wolves with a gentleman's sweep in their conference finals. There's plenty of star power in the series. Celtics obviously have their dynamic duo, Tatum and Brown. Mavs have their prolific backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. So let's start with the Mavs on the defensive side first. How will the Mavs try to slow down Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in these finals?
Who you asking?
I'm asking the couch. You are a defensive expert, though, Kenyon.
So what was the question again?
So how will the Mavs try to slow down Tatum and Brown in the finals?
Make Jaylen Brown a jump shooter. Force him left.
Would you play zone?
At times, out of timeouts, ATOs, shit like that, absolutely. Okay. Switch it up. Putting 2 on Jason Tatum when I can. When certain people in pick and roll, definitely putting 2 on him. Making him get off the ball. Running Jason Tatum off the line, making him get the, it's just, I think making him shoot long 2s. He's a great finisher around the rim, but I think making him shoot like contested long 2s would be a strategy. And if he starts making them, then you can adjust to that. But putting 2 on him, making the ball find, I know Derek White been playing well, but I'm gonna make the ball find different people. I'm gonna see what Porzingis got. But the 2 stars, I'm game planning definitely to make them do things that they don't do all the time, right? The NBA players, they super max guys, which their skill level is here, but I'm just gonna make them as uncomfortable and make them do things that they haven't done on a regular basis up to this point.
Rashad, how about yourself? How would you try to slow down Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown if you were the Mavs?
I go back to our elbows and boxes defense that we played against the Clippers, where we don't really have to worry about the isolation offensive strategy that the Boston Celtics play with. I think the number 1 thing would be get back in transition because they like to play fast. They like to get the ball up the floor, so you eliminate their transition points and their fast start of their offense and their transition. You got a chance to slow the game down for them. Seeing that they like to shoot a lot of 3s, you're gonna have to pressure the ball in all pick and roll situations, which is push over. You can't play in a drop. So I think that Dallas needs to really focus on getting back to their team defense and their communication on the weak side. They can get the ball out fast because they don't crash the boards. And you just gotta hope Jaylen Brown and Tatum have bad nights. Because it's just like the type of offense that they have is a free open offense. So it's gonna be pick and rolls and a lot of movement when it comes to just swinging. They actually score the ball better when they're swinging the ball rather than playing slow.
Let me just reiterate what I said about making Jaylen Brown shoot jump shots. Not fucking dare shots. Like not dare shots.
The Golden State
Draymond Green defense they was playing when they needed that fucking weapon. We're not talking about that defense here. Right? I'm talking about entice him to shoot the motherfucker, but I'm up on him and I'm contesting every shot. Like that's what I mean. I'm not into giving NBA players that's making $300 million dare shots. Right? So, yeah.
Brandon, moving to this side, how should the Mavs try to slow down?
I know they shoot a lot of 3s, but, I'm going to probably play zone a lot in this situation just to get them out of their rhythm and things like that, and just being aggressive, too. You gotta be overly aggressive. Plus, he playing in Boston and being on the road, but, as long as you match their energy and you take things away, I think you'll be all right. But, I got Dallas in 6.
We were going to get to predictions a little bit later in this segment, but we'll revisit that shortly. So go on your side, how will the Mavs try to slow down Tatum?
This is very different than, playing against the Wolves, because the aggression that they played where they got the double Ant-Man all the time, because, you had Rudy back there and sometimes Anderson was in the game, which are really kind of non-factors. And on the offensive side, Anderson can make plays, but usually when Ant-Man has the ball, he's in the corner, so we're trying to be a spot-up shooter, and we've seen what it looked like. So you have to be careful with your aggression here. I'll start off playing man-to-man, realizing that they do have 5 out with Porzingis and Horford in that game, which now I have to really pay attention to how Gafford and Lively is playing. Because if they're sitting at the three-point line, then I really don't have anybody back there challenging. My thing with Jason and Tatum and Brown, my game plan would be stay in front of them, right? Don't give them no angles, right? The way they play is they play side to side, wanting to shoot step back, side step type of shots, right? They're not old school cutoff angles like Shea and Luka does, right? Where you give them an inch, they're gonna try to turn that corner. These two are trying to literally go side to side, right? So if you can stay in front of them to force them to keep taking these side to side shots, it's more of a higher percentage for you defensively, because they're not getting to the basket. So don't try to angle off and push them over stuff. Like literally just let's stay in front. Make sure their first step is sideways, not, over your top foot.
Yeah, I think the beauty thing about Dallas, like they bigs can move their feet, right? They athletic, they can move. So I think it's gonna be beneficial, like having your 2 main bigs being able to move their feet and help and get back, like contest them corner threes, out Horford corner threes and situations like that. So, but no, it's gonna be a chess match at first, but it'll be good, man.
Can you play the 2 finals? What are those emotions like going in to game 1, especially after a prolonged break? I think Celtics had 9 days off. Mavs had 7.
Yeah, it's the first one for a lot of these dudes, man, especially on Dallas side. You eager to play, but you don't know what to expect. It's brighter in there, I can tell you that much. I don't know what they did. They added more lights, or they turned some on, or bought new bulbs, or whatever it is. But
New ball. The lumens, the lumens is kicking in.
They put them in for the finals, I can tell you that much. And it's bright out there. I know when I first walked out there, I was like, yo, why is it so bright out here, man? Like, and we're playing at the stadium, it's normally dark in there, right? Yeah. I'm like, yo, man.
Oh, they don't, because they normally black it out.
Yeah, but
no, they blacked it out. They
blacked it out, but when you first walk out, it's like
all the lights on.
It's like
nothing
like standing under here, right? It's like standing right under this light without this cover on, and you like, yo, man. But yeah, you got to try to overcome that. I think Luka has played on the highest stages before, so he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Kyrie, of course. I think having your 2 best players on both sides, been in pressure situations before, been on the biggest stage before, I think helps both of them as a calming voice when things get tough. Yeah, but at game 1, it's a lot of nerves. So you want to play, you want to perform well, but it's a lot of nerves. Because it's for all the marbles. So because you want to play well.
Yeah, see, that's why Dallas is at a disadvantage, right? The other side, they've all been there before. They've all lost before, right? So there's no excitement. To them, it's, we done took L's in this building, in this atmosphere, right? We've been here, we've been the rookies here, right? We know what failure looks like. So on the other side, when you don't want to fail, you don't take the shots that you want to take, right? It's just like if that game gets on the line and that ball passes to someone who's never been in this situation besides a Kyrie and a Luka, that half a second guess, am I supposed to shoot that? That kicks in with Dallas. That doesn't kick in over there, right? Them boys, they done shot big shots and lost big shots and missed big shots. That whole starting five plus Al Horford. There's only two people on this team that's been there and done. Well, shit, technically one. There's only one person on that team that's been there and done that on this stage. On this stage, but I'm pretty sure where Luka comes from, it looks worse.
It's absolutely.
Right there. I mean, you got motherfuckers throwing pennies and shit over there. So
I don't know if you saw the video. Luka talking about the EuroLeague quarterfinals.
So those two are going to be stonewall when it comes to hitting shots. So,
not just taking
and hitting, right. It's the other ones that when that swings round and Gaffer gets that ball and there's no second guessing it. Coming back looking for Luka and Kerry. You have to make that time and that decision in real time, and that's an experience and
difference in game.
That half second right there, like that dunk. Remember that dunk where you got the ball and went no thought.
Yeah.
Because you've been there before, right? You've done it before.
Absolutely.
So that's the.
I think the difference maker, big time, is going to be the experience. Like you're saying, all is going to be the number one thing is that we have experience in tough times. But I think for Dallas to necessarily overtake that experience is execution. They got to come in and execute. You watch the game for the first 10 minutes of the game, right? We all look at how well are they executing, second chance points. Are you giving up unforced errors, dribbling the ball off your fucking foot? Like at this point in the finals, everything counts, right?
Yeah.
So if everything's counting, we can't just turn the ball over loosely. We can't take wild, bad shots. We have to execute throughout and through. So if we're going to do something against Tatum and Brown that's a strategy, we got to follow it through. We can't shortcut it. If we're going to do something against Luka, like y'all saying, double team that, if we're going to do that, it ain't just for the sake of getting the ball out of his hands. Let's rotate fully. Let's get our energy up. It's a game of runs. When you think about the game of runs, what we're going to see is going to be up in the air for the first two games, I believe, because I think they're two well-executed teams. One has championship coach experience, the other has championship player experience. So when you cancel those two out, you say, all right, J. Kidd going to prepare his troops. Those guys already know what to do. So now we're just going to see a clash of execution. Who can execute? Who going to be making shots tonight, who not? Tim Hardaway, can you step in with us? Can you do something for us? Hauser, are you hitting shots tonight? Boston looks way different when Hauser's hitting. Cornette, is he rebounding? Is he in foul trouble? Like, it's a lot of different variations that you can look at, but I think it's going to be a close game through and through, all the way to the end.
So let's shift over to the Celtics side. We talked about this at length yesterday. It got hostile in the arena, but let's expand it out. How will the Celtics try to slow down Luka and Kyrie?
You can't.
Whatever they did, these two in regular season, that blew their asses out. With them, they have the ability to switch. Right? They don't have. I mean, besides Al Horford, but for the most part, and he's solid. Keeping somebody in front of them, they have the ability to go 1-4. I don't think they drop defense. So
sometimes with him,
they sometimes, right?
Sometimes with both of them. I'm saying if Porzingis plays, they definitely do.
So we're gonna see because we already know the basis of what Dallas wants to run, right? We know what they want to run. So it's from there is just being smart. And trying to figure out how to slow down the dude he's not trying, he is gonna get anywhere from total points of 49, 46 to 50-something total points, right? It's like dealing with
most rebounds and assists.
Most rebounds and assists. Like you're talking about a dude who's gonna
It's gonna be 30, 11, and 10, 26, 8, and 9. Like those are gonna be his bottom line stats. There's no, you cannot go in here thinking you about to hold him to 25 and 5. Right? You got to be goofy thinking if that's what you're gonna get with a dude who's gonna be doing pick and roll the whole game. Right? You gotta expect that him and Kyrie are gonna combine for 60 points. So that means you got to figure out how to hold the rest of them to under 50.
I think we got.
Can I? Yeah, I know we're trying to figure out like how Boston go stop like Dallas, right? And I just thought about it, right? Minnesota had somewhat of a chance because they had rim protection. And them dudes still got at the rim at will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boston don't have no rim protection. Porzingis not going to be a factor.
So I was guys, you don't consider Porzingis to be rim protected?
No, not right. If he was healthy, yeah, because he can move and he's got his wind, he's in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he ain't did nothing in...
Since April 29th, his last game, he's
And
done
it's
some
tough
light
because it's a
conditioning.
calf injury. It ain't like he had a wrist like where he can run and get his wind together. He ain't been able to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Of straining the calf again, right? So he's been limited in what he could do. Is in the water, doing certain the treadmill in the water, whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
Like, but I just think about it. But they have to switch a lot.
Yeah, but that's what they probably.
But then then they just gonna find him and they're attacking the rim. They ain't got no rim protection. Right? So now you got to over collapse. But I don't.
Like when you look at how Luka plays, it's like he's seeking out who does drop. When you switch with him, he's gonna do another pick and roll to get another. He's hoping that that big is in drop. So now when the pick comes and I'm in drop, I'm running at you. Now when you're not talking about internet 6'8", the internet 6'7". That is not real. That's not a real thing. You got a heavy body point guard sitting at about 6'10", strong, crafty, brilliant, coming at you. So that means he's all of your athleticism against you, faking, pumping. Like he's just on human behavior at this time. Slowing down, putting the ball up. You think about jumping, he brings it down to go back up. So, the object is keep him out of that, because once he gets in there, he's like a mad scientist where it's just, he's sitting there just doing this with just movements. Like you see him sitting there doing, little stuff like that, pumping, and you start getting antsy. That's all he's waiting for.
So to piggyback on what y'all was arguing about yesterday, there's certain rules that I would have if Derek Lively is setting the pick and roll or Gafford, right? They would be consistent with Kyrie and Luka. I'm putting 2 on them each time. If Gafford is setting it or Lively is setting it every time, I'm getting the ball off the hand.
Yeah.
Like if I'm Boston, if those 2 are in it, Lively, Gafford, I mean you got to be in tune to the game plan, right? If we're in transition and you are small and you happen to pick one of them up, we still doing it, right? Because it's still Gafford or Lively, with only them 2, right? And I'm making them 2 make decisions if I'm Boston in real time to see if it's effective. And if it's not, then we'll adjust. But the ball will find him. If I'm Boston, it will find Gafford, Lively. I'm gonna make PJ Washington make plays off the bounce. If I'm closing out to his body, I'm not letting him make standstill threes. If I'm Boston, you have 2 guys out there they're capable offensive players, but they not like the players that Boston have offensively, and Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington. Huh? They're not. They're playing well, but they're not those other. PJ Washington and Derrick. I'm making the ball flying. PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. if I'm Boston. They're capable of players. They're not playmakers. So I'm making the ball find them and make them make decisions. I'm stunting them back, right? If I'm Boston, this is what I'm doing. So If Derek Lively's in the pick and roll, I'm putting 2 on Kyrie and Luka at all time, and make adjustments from there. Kyrie, Luka, Derek Lively, Gafford, 2 on them, making the ball fine, make them make plays. Is what I would do.
Cemetery Larry, I saw you raising your hands.
I pushed a little button. Like,
Is shovel time? What?
Okay, so Luka and the Mavs played them guys twice, right? Okay, those 2 games were won handily, about 20 plus, both games, right? Luka had 37, 12, and 11 one game. In the other game, I believe he had 37, 13, and 11, I believe. Those 2 games, we're going to live with Luka doing Luka shit. Because we're going to win by 20. Kyrie had 19 one game, 24, I think, one game.
Regular season.
So, in this particular scenario, if we're going to give up Luka being Luka and Kyrie being 19 to 26, well, that means that we're depending on P.J. Washington to give us 17 to 20. Tim Hardaway had 10, so he's not even playing, so you got to live with that being
He might.
Jones Jr. being 10. He's got to pick up that 10. Lively had 15, right? So he has to be a consistent 15. He hasn't been able to get over 7 in none of the last 2 series. So for me, if I'm the Celtics, I'm not worrying about a goddamn change in nothing. We're straight up. First half, we're going to see how they go. We're not going to overplan it. We're not going to overshoot it. We're going to make them show us they came here to play. We're not going to give them that much respect that early. But then when we need to change later on, we've already made a drastic change because we panicked in the early stages. He get hot in the first half, we'll make our adjustments. But until then, you got to prove to us that, you know what I'm saying, you came here to play. Like you said you're going to play. We're going to play straight up. You're going to have to kill us like you killed us the last 2 times when you got your numbers. You feel good with your numbers and we feel good with our win. Go ahead, go over there and celebrate. With your Bud Light and shit. We good.
With your Bud Light.
Yeah. Because we're going to stop. If we do what we did and let you do what you do in the pick and roll and do all that shit y'all saying, you can do it. Yeah, it's not hurting us because we've already won 20 plus when you're doing this. It's the outcome at this point.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, Mr. B.
No, we got it. No,
Okay.
we good.
So just
But
looking
if he
at
does get us killing it,
Say it again, man.
if he does get cooking, then you need to stop him. Because since they only do pick and roll, 1-5 pick and roll, and if they do guard-to-guard pick and roll, it's always a guard-to-guard pick and roll with the next pick and roll being the 5, right? So they'll do a pick and roll, switch to a drop, which to drop your trap, because their shooters is not shooting. Their shooters is not shooters. So, you know, that dead weight that, you know, you threw out 38% yesterday is actually a real-time 31%. And P.J. Washington shooting from the corner.
Joe, you fucked up on the numbers?
who did? They gave you those numbers.
Who was they?
What the fuck is they?
Who gave the numbers yesterday?
He threw out his own numbers at 38%.
Well,
No, it was verified. I asked.
3-point shooting? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
31.
17?
Yeah.
No, the Celtics and
No, P.J. Washington shoots 31% from the three-point line.
No, I definitely
This
didn't ask.
postseason?
I didn't ask about him. I asked about
No,
the Mavs.
period.
No, we asked about
I think you said this
the
postseason.
Celtics. I asked about the Celtics, what they shoot from
Yeah.
three.
What they're shooting in the
for
postseason,
season.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking about P.J. and them, what they shoot. So, you know, they're not daily shooters, so that's probably why that percentage is the way it is.
So
they can
Celtics
get the-
37%. I will give you.
Yeah, that was mine. That
Celtics.
was mine.
Yeah,
I'm
but
giving
I'm
you
just
No,
that.
you said P.J. Washington, swing. He shoots 38%.
No. We was talking about the Mavs playing zone on the Celtics, and I said
Peter, 36%
and
from
I
three
said,
this
why would you
postseason?
play the zone as the Mavs against
No,
a
he was-
team that shoots 38% from three?
No, I
That's
think
what
you-
that was my argument.
No,
It was the 3-point
Yesterday.
percentage
No,
for the
yesterday.
Celtics.
Yesterday.
Yesterday when we was talking about it, you was like, why would you put 2 on him when P.J. Washington shooting a certain percentage?
38% from
That's
the
what
field.
you was
Oh,
saying.
I was talking about both of them, Jones and Washington.
But
Yeah, so
I'm gonna make the ball fine. Then.
yeah, P.J. shoots 31%, so the ball can find
I'm
him.
gonna make the
Peter Washington 36% from three this postseason. What do you think?
31%.
Thank
in
you.
real life.
Okay, that's what we heard.
Real
again.
life.
36.
Real life, 82 games, 31% from the
Are you talking about regular season or postseason?
Regular.
He's saying regular.
Regular season, he shot 31% from the field.
And he had a game. And he had a game.
32% from three this season and 73 regular season.
And he had a game.
You said he shot what?
Playoffs where he didn't make a three until the fourth quarter.
So his postseason percentage don't count.
In Dallas, he shoots 31.4%.
Okay. That wasn't the context you had it.
What team does he play for?
That's crazy.
Dallas. So Dallas, he shoots 31% from the three-point.
You said 82 games, Gilbert.
Not when he hitting it.
He played 73.
He get 15 points on
He had a
2
game
threes.
where he went 0 for 9 or 1 point from three.
Yeah,
We all do. So did Lucas.
31%.
Certain guys.
Get the check in, my man.
31.4%.
I know.
With the Mavs. But you said 82 games ago. He played 73. So we talking whole season or just Mavs?
Okay, so 32, right? 0.0.
TJ can hit.
You got me. Let him shoot.
36 in the playoffs.
37%.
I'm not talking about-
He's hitting at a 37% clip right now. He can hit the shot. He can hit that shot.
I'm not saying he can't.
I'm talking about this nigga right here.
But so Max,
If you shoot 36% from the free
37.
if you shoot 37% from the free throw line for the season, and you start shooting 80% in the playoffs on 8 games, motherfucker, I don't care. I'ma foul you. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure at one point in
17
time,
games, but okay.
Shaquille O'Neal was shooting 80% at a point in the stretch of a foul him. It's still gonna be Shaq attack, goddammit, because the percentages say, goddammit, you are a 32% three-point shooter when volume kicks in.
And Gil, just to your point, that's in the playoffs. This is the finals. So it's a different situation. Can you, like you said, them lights are brighter.
The thing is, like, P.J. Washington is a very capable
36% in the playoffs.
NBA player that can make shots when he's in rhythm and the ball is finding him consistent. But there also was a game recently where in the Western Conference Finals, he was like 0 for 7, 0 for 8 from 3 up from 1 point. He made a huge 3 late.
Yeah.
Then went to the line and made the free throws right after that, if I'm not mistaken, to seal it. But
He made a huge shot.
he made one. He was 0 for up to that point, and his teammates had the confidence in him to find him again. He made a huge shot. Yes, absolutely. But
Too sorry. He gonna hit that shot in the corner, man.
Ooh.
He gonna hit that shot in the corner at a 37%
so are we doing predictions
clip.
or something?
Cool.
We will soon, okay.
I just want to know who this nigga picking.
He hasn't picked Boston.
I hope so, because
It'd be weird.
He been a little shaky the last couple days.
No,
You picking
been a
He been
little.
flip-flopping.
y'all know who I got.
But I don't know. I need to hear you say it
I'm
again.
Luka. I'm Team Luka.
I need to hear you say it again.
I'm Team Luka.
I need
and I'm
some
Boston
confirmation.
Celtics is my team.
I need more confirmation.
I go for if
you need more
Ant-Man would have
people.
won, I'd have been talking to
I don't
Ant-Man
believe you.
shit.
You need more people.
Those are my 2 guys.
Luka, Ant-Man, Celtics.
today.
With that order,
Been my squad the
we
whole
will
time.
pull the tape. Chad, if you can confirm.
I'm telling you.
I mean, it'd be weird. I mean, he did pick Boston from the
He
beginning.
did,
So
but
you
last
pick
couple days,
Boston
this
for the
conversation,
beginning. From the beginning.
What you got? Okay, no, go ahead.
I'm trying to, y'all
I'll let you
y'all was trying to tell Boston to
this week.
double. I'm like, we not doubling shit, man.
Yeah.
We're not doubling none of that. What? Hey, Boston, we not listening to these niggas try to sabotage our shit. We playing straight up.
It's the finals.
Straight up, man.
I like
we
it.
got this over here.
I like it.
We been had this. You see, they shit been crumbling on the other side. Ain't none of they teams win.
So,
All right.
got the 2 dynamic duos on both sides. Which duo has the most pressure to win this chip?
Boston.
Boston.
Tatum and Brown, easy?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If they don't get it done this
They've
year,
been
it
together
can
long.
get ugly
They've
this
been together long.
summer.
This- shit, they-
Somebody got to move around.
Somebody got to move around.
They have to win.
And by somebody, who is that somebody?
His name ain't Brown.
But you got to keep tabs.
His name ain't Brown.
His name ain't Brown.
Better get this.
But Rashad, I can see that if the Celtics lose this finals, I think Tatum put him on the trade block. Austin
what's
Reeves,
up.
Rui, I
See
think
what's up?
Max Christie,
See what's
2
up.
first-round picks, I think would be enough of
Washing
a...
machine.
Jason Tatum to the Lakers?
No, no Bronny, untouchable. And so, but you say the Tatum and Brown crew. Now looking at the other side, obviously Jason Kidd experience, coach, player in these finals. Joe Mazzulla, young kid though, grinds hard. Who has the coaching advantage in your opinion?
Shea Kidd, easy.
Easy?
Yeah.
Jay Kidd.
He's played it. He's played in the games. He's Now he's coaching in it. I mean, so he played in what 3-4 finals. Like he know what this is about.
I'm rolling with J Kid for sure.
And he got 2 dogs.
Mazzulla give me Spoelstra vibes. Like he's just taking orders from up top.
Oh, so not like the coaching prodigy. He just
like when you inherit some shit and you just gotta you get the credit for it along the way. Because it was a certain system that was already in place. He took over that system, right? And so nothing's really changed. They back in the same position. So now it's like if they win it, he gets some credit.
Brad Stevens got the big whistle though.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's trickling down, he get credit too.
Until I can't rock with him until he go get a lineup. Like I can't watch.
Doesn't that show his dedication?
Nah,
Kenyon, no time to deal with the barber.
No, he can come. While you watching film in your office, you can get a lineup.
That's my boss.
Right? I don't want to hear that. You ain't got to take the time out your busy.
Brother.
Listen, you ain't got to take time out your busy schedule. You don't. We all been in the locker rooms. Barbers come all the time. That's all I'm saying. I just want the man to get a lineup. That's all. It ain't got to be no perfect. It ain't got to be like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum shit always nice. So his barber
with the fluffy baby hairs up front, I like
barber always around. His shit ain't never out of place.
It bother you?
It bothered the hell out of me.
Will that be the difference maker in this series? Who has
That bothers
like
me.
those things from the Lion King.
Like, and you won't even attempt. I ain't saying it got to be pristine. Like it ain't got to be just. Give me you got a haircut a week ago.
So if a nigga show up to your party, he don't got no haircut, can't come in?
No, that ain't got nothing to do with no party. They can do what they want to in that situation. You on TV and the camera, you coaching an NBA team, bro. The camera is on you. You got to look presentable to certain, like that's.
You gonna say something to him in the locker room?
No.
He's so dead.
If I'm his player, absolutely. If I'm Jason Tatum.
Hey,
Coach,
are you gonna tell him?
Hey, Coach, the barber gonna come right there.
Right now, I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you.
It's on me, bro.
I got you, Coach.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Sit back, man.
You can watch film. We can sit there and watch film together while he touch you up. It can just be a quick and just you ain't.
So Joe Mazzulla not getting a lineup will be the X factor in this series. Okay, you learn something new every day. You are right, Kenny. A lot of ISOs, cutaways.
That's how. Yeah.
What impression is he giving to the youth?
Figure out if it's gonna be 4-1 or 4-2.
Who though?
Boston about to beat the shit out these boys. Oh my God! I just watched the full hype while y'all was giggling and sniggling.
King.
I was watching. Okay, so
he's watching highlights.
Lively and Gafford is the problem. They're like Rudy on this one. So when they're in a drop coverage, and who's setting the pick for them? Right? So you're in a drop, Tatum and Brown coming off. They're dropped. Who's popping? Al Horford and what's the name is popping. They can't get back to him. So he's literally by himself, and then they're trying to get back to him, and they don't stop the ball. They're just going.
Yeah, see that.
So that is actually what was happening right here. They go pick and roll. He's sitting there.
So let me. Who? So you don't think they watched that?
Yeah.
So you don't think Dallas watched it?
But there's no solution.
But you don't think the problem that what caused us the problem in them 2 losses during the regular season? You don't think they watched it and was like, we're not gonna play it that way again?
Nah, yeah, we're gonna switch it. And then they switched it, and Gafford was getting his ass. Bah, bah, bah.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, but that shit, I don't think. And
They
I don't think Porzingis is gonna be a factor. So that's him popping to 27, 28 is one thing, right? Porzingis popping to 27, 28 feet, shooting that motherfucker is one thing. If he's not in the lineup, I hear you.
Al Horford.
But I'm living.
He be knocking that bitch down.
I'm living.
He's definitely knocking that bitch down.
He is, but I'm living.
I'm just saying.
I'm closing out a certain way. I'm not do that slow ass, dumb ass pump fake if you want to. Shoot it. I'm gonna contest it. I'm gonna shoot.
At what point are you gonna
You're not get back.
What point are you gonna
there.
Stunt him and get back.
What I'm saying is you're not close.
Stunt him and get back.
What I'm saying is
stunt him and get back.
I'm driving you. You're under the basket waiting for me to stop, and Al Horford.
We won't be in drop.
And
That's what I'm saying. We won't be in drop. That's what I'm saying. Make the ball fire. We won't be in drop.
So that means you're gonna have hard shows.
That's what I said is if one of them is we're gonna double, make the ball find them, or same shit on the other side. If Al Horford, I'm gonna make the ball find Horford, and I'm gonna get back to him. I'm gonna stun him. I'm not leaving guys that I know. If Al Horford scores 23, 24 points, that means Derek White ain't making plays. Holiday ain't making plays to a certain degree. So one of them ain't making plays if Al Horford is 7 for 14 from fucking 3. Is what I'm saying. I'm living if Al Horford is 7 for 14 from 3 and one of them other guys is not making plays with the ball in their hand. If he does that, we make an adjustment. But I hear you, the way they played it during the regular season got their doors blew off. 1,000%, yes. I know Sean Sweeney. I know Jay Kidd. They gonna come out with a different game plan than what they did and what didn't work when they tried to switch it during the regular season. That I do know.
This is what I know. Is all of those scenarios of them trying to figure out how to guard it and how to address it, they tried in their game, and none of them worked. And that's why this team is so much more powerful than other teams, because you're literally going through pick and pop, right?
Yeah.
Pick and pop with Horford, like you're saying, and you in the drop. That's the full rotation. Or I know you did. Or even if you're doing stunning back, you're living on this, right? And you're living on the backdoor cut layup. You're living on other variables within this pop back that puts you down 20 in the first place. You can't afford to give up any quick first half points based on a strategy that you're forming that you know you can't solve. We seen you in drop. We seen you in switch. We seen you in hedge. We've already exploited all of these because we have the actual weapons to exploit you. We have those weapons.
Actually, so at one point of that game was the Boston Celtics up 20. Or 30 or 40, whatever it is, right?
I think both in the third quarter.
So they was up by only about 20, or was it more?
I think it's right at 20. Maybe it was like 18, 19.
Then the final, so... And did they sustain that lead throughout the fourth quarter? That's all I'm asking, because
I'm not watching the game.
In the top of the second quarter, they're up 12.
But I'm talking about late. So in the fourth quarter, what is the score to start the fourth quarter? Since there was a blowout in both games, right? The point I'm making is, if that is the case, the defense that they tried, if the score is a certain way, then they're not doing that shit no more because the bench is in the game. So I hear you, yes.
Up 14.
Up 14 going into the fourth?
They're up 186.
All right, so...
Yeah, 186.
I don't think going into that, they trying different defenses at that point. Not in the regular season. It's a regular season game. It really don't matter.
I mean, it just, for me, to go back to just what Boston does
and you
best.
Just said that you wasn't really watching the game, so you don't know how they was playing it.
I watched them all season.
But you just said you wasn't watching. Damn, you just said you wasn't watching the game.
Not these series.
No, you talking about the Dallas? No, we're talking about the two games Dallas and Boston played.
I would definitely watch those games.
Well, you just said you did.
No, I definitely did.
One pre-trades, one post-trades, though. Just
so
both L's though still.
Yeah, no, for sure.
This is gonna be a real test, because let's just say Porzingis is playing decent, right? If they're in a drop, he's popping. If they're at the pick, he's rolling. So he's doing two different things that, usually bigs don't do that. That's usually like some Embiid type stuff. So he's doing a little bit of both. So when they do switch it, he's rolling and posting up. So it's gonna be
very tough.
Roll, post. If he goes to the post, double. It's gonna be a lot of
turnaround jump shots. So
yeah, it's gonna be. But
I'm not afraid of him. Listen, one thing I'm not is afraid of Kristaps Porzingis in the post. I'm not gonna overreact. That's all. I don't care who's guarding. I'm not gonna overreact to Kristaps Porzingis in the post. That's fine. But I'm not
guarantee
gonna. Listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying.
He put niggas in the back. He put
I'm not gonna overreact to it, right? If Kyrie is guarding him, we adjust in the moment. We dig if we need to double. It depends on if he got fouls or not. He might turn. Listen.
Do you switch with Kyrie? You don't switch.
No.
Yeah,
but my thing is,
you try to get over.
Out of 10 possessions, right? If you post up Porzingis, it might be 50-50.
No,
he might shoot a
what?
jump shot.
No.
He might shoot a jump shot or a jump. He not going.
I can live with 50-50.
He not going to
It's
do
70-30.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
50-50.
No,
he got
50-50.
moved down there.
Big man,
50-50.
shit.
No.
That's great
no.
defense.
Yeah, that's 50%.
That's what I'm
It's
saying, right?
50%, but it's higher than that.
Threes, though,
Listen,
higher than that.
If he gets any resistance, he's going to shoot a turnaround jump shot.
That turnaround jumper is butter.
But it's 50-50 whether he's
But-
going to try to bully me or shoot a turnaround jump
It
shot.
depending
And I'm
on
living
how
with that.
big you are.
And I'm living with that.
Pause. Super crazy pause.
I'm living with that.
It's just
Right?
no. What I'm saying,
flagrant,
it's just.
It was flagrant, but I'm living with that decision in the moment, right?
If there's a small guard down there, that's an 80%.
living-
It's supposed to be an 80%.
But it's not with him, though.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's
just a-
It's not with Rudy.
No.
I'll give you that with Rudy.
Rudy ain't it ain't the same basketball player offensively.
Porzingis is skill
can
down
score
there.
now.
He will score that bitch down there.
Yes.
Rudy will fuck with that bitch. He ain't no
Porzingis
Rudy.
can score now.
He's a scorer.
When did I say he couldn't score?
You saying it ain't a bucket?
When did I say he couldn't score? When did I say he couldn't score?
50%.
I mean, I'm rolling.
When did I say he couldn't score?
Some threes?
Listen,
No,
hey,
no.
when did I say he couldn't score?
If defensively, if he's sitting there posting up and he gives you 50-50, that he's damn near Rudy Gobert.
That's what I'm saying. When did I say he couldn't score?
He gotta get you 70.
Can he score? He's averaged 20-some points throughout his career. Absolutely.
You saying he can't
I'm
get
saying
7 out of
is
10?
he's not. He's proven it.
What do you mean he's proving it?
He's a jump shooter.
But when he get it down there, he score it. He score it.
Dude, listen, dude, this is what I said the other day. You niggas listen just to respond.
You said he's
listen
7
to what
out
I'm
of
saying.
10, Ken. You said he's not 7 out of 10. I'm telling you,
It's going to be,
he can
there's
give
a
you
chance
7.
if there's any resistance of when Derrick Jones is guarding him,
He's gonna shoot a jumper.
PJ Washington is guarding him, Luka is guarding him, any other
Jump hook.
There's a
He's-
chance.
boom,
Okay,
boom,
5
jump
times.
hook.
5 times.
Boom.
5 times.
If you give it to me,
And the other 5, he's going to shoot a jump shot.
No.
I haven't seen him.
I disagree.
Like-
I
disagree.
I haven't seen him do another.
I have.
I've seen him. Yeah, he
never
will.
really a
Listen,
switch
boom,
over to
boom.
small.
He'll give you
Jump
that.
hook.
But the thing is,
you having a 7-foot
the
jump
other
hook?
times he's gonna shoot a turnaround jump. If there's any resistance, is what I'm saying.
Not against
he might
Kyrie.
listen. He might go 8 for 10 in those 10 possessions. Yes, but 5 of those, more than likely from him, what I've seen throughout his career, not just right now, throughout his career. Any resistance, he's gonna shoot a jump shot.
Then
That's what I'm saying. He can go fucking 10 for 10, but he's not gonna bully you if there's a mismatch. Oh shit, I got a small every 10%. He's not gonna do that. Is what I'm
Pick and
saying.
roll switch.
He's not gonna do it.
Throw it
man.
down.
I've seen it.
He's
No, I
throwing
believe
that
that.
bitch
What
in
I'm saying
there.
is that-
I've
If he's
seen it,
if
man.
He's posting up and
He gonna
shooting
stop.
shooting turnarounds. I would like that as a defense.
He's not gonna walk you down to the block, demand the ball, stay on his square, and motherfucking boom, boom, and hook dunk you.
No,
Is what I'm
he's not
saying.
gonna do that.
So and that's
not.
so 10%.
But he gonna get you.
If I got a small on me,
get you a jump hook.
if we running the pick and roll and I got y'all switching to either one of y'all two, I'm shooting a jump hook 10 times out of 10.
10 times.
You guard me, he guard me, he guard me.
If he shoot a fadeaway, I'm like, thank you.
Yes, I'm shooting a jump. I'm going to my money move every single
That's a
time.
fact. That's a fact.
I'm not gonna settle.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. He can go 10 for 10 in them possessions. Yes. He's a bucket. He can score. He's averaged 20 bad teams, good teams. Call him a unicorn for a reason. Yes. I'm saying is that any resistance, he will shoot a jump shot. I've seen it. And I'm like, Gil point, he bails the defense out instead of putting the pressure on them each 10 possessions. If there's any resistance, he's going to turn around because he's 7'2", so he's like, I got a height advantage.
Yeah.
Yes. If he's doing that and I got Derrick Jones on me or one of them other, thank you.
This right here is gonna all be on Gafford and Lively. This right here is because it's so important that they are disciplined. They were so lucky the last 3 series to not have to guard anybody with any substance, right? They got to play free basketball, even when they played Chet, right? Now they have to think about that's what they really have to do. How do we play Chet
and think it's like it's a better version of it, right? A more experienced version, because some of those bad traits that they were doing, letting Rudy duck in, right? Just Timberwolves ain't passing him the ball down there, and when they did, it was just dumb. But the fact that he was getting duck ins and he had the advantage on the duck in is what they can allow with Kristoff and Horford. You can't have him you can't get sealed like Rudy was sealing y'all, knowing that Rudy gonna miss this. But the fact that he was doing it is what you got to be watching.
To my point, just I was just making, right? Al Horford will post up, them same 10 possessions. Al Horford gonna drop, step, it's gonna be motherfucking 8 layups.
Yeah, see, they can't allow, that's what I'm saying. They can't allow.
That's what I'm saying. In that same situation?
I'm saying the same exact thing.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because I'm saying Kristoff getting 8 straight layups too.
No, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
I've seen Al Horford catch the ball and turn and face
He's
just
on
like
face
Porzingis.
up.
That's big.
2 possessions.
They play
10
the same
possessions.
Well, we're about to watch
They
today.
play the same way.
We'll see
Both
today.
of them guys play the same way.
I'm saying, no, if he gets in that situation, we'll see
We'll see.
if he's going to boom, boom, boom.
Watch.
Like, we'll see. Because I'm sure he'll
I'm
be
talking about the duck ends,
Watch
though.
him.
I'm
It's
talking
all-
about fresh.
he ain't ducking in.
I'm talking about fresh duck ends.
I'm
Boom,
looking-
boom. I'm
that's what I'm
7'4",
saying. I'm looking
you a
at-
little. Give me that bitch.
I'm just looking at like it's those little things that they didn't have to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That like you can't allow, like, you know what I mean? Like
Even
if I'm playing
Skillet's
against somebody
caddy
and
is
I'm
the
just sitting here
IFL.
blind in here, and then Rudy chops me up and seals me, and they don't pass it to him.
It's like,
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's
now,
wasted.
Yeah.
But I did give him.
That position.
I did give him this position
Yeah, absolutely.
the whole
Can't do
series.
that.
The whole series.
So you know what I mean?
Your alert has
that's
to be
10
heightened.
points.
Yeah,
So
your IQ
instincts got to be heightened in this series.
That's why I said now
Them
when
dudes
looking
are
at
better basketball.
Yeah,
they
Al
are
Horford
better,
and
absolutely.
Porzingis. They
Yes,
know to get that seal. That's an easy point for me.
I
If you
understand.
throw that
Yes.
bitch down here 10 times, I'm going to get 8 of these. They got to foul me every one of these. These are
I
easy
want to
duck
see it.
ins.
I mean, we're going to see it this series. So
This is
I'm
definitely
going to be watching.
This is gonna be a chess
Definitely gonna be
match.
watching.
This is who he has been.
So, but talking about Porzingis, Apparel, if you can get that Porzingis video queued up for us in a second.
Kristoff,
But
is it a pain threshold thing? Are you running pain-free at this point?
Yes.
so 2 things. Don't sound very convincing, but
Because you have to think, should I lie?
Hey, y'all see the no, make it sound like at this point I don't trust none of these motherfuckers out there. This is chess.
So how concerning is it hearing Porzingis say that, and also how concerning is it that he has a better lineup than the head coach?
Listen, I'm telling you, hey, man. They all got, hey, man, it's barbers. It's all kind of, they got supercuts, and if you don't want to go
Joey,
to the
got
black
one for
barber,
you.
they got supercuts and
That's why Boston going to lose, because that hairline off.
Y'all don't realize
heard it
at home
here- we heard it
sometimes
here
that
first.
could be the difference maker.
That is the difference maker. You
Y'all,
off.
y'all worry about y'all team, man.
Move around.
Leave my man alone with
Nah,
his
fuck that.
hairline.
But if Porzingis is saying he's not,
Leave my
to
man
the point,
alone.
listen,
Kuna Matata.
go back to what we just said. We all know any lower
Look like that little
extremity injuries, right, is a hindrance when you're when cardio is
What he look
a
like?
factor. Anything, sprained ankle, big toe,
Jumping.
anything, like, it's a factor. So because he couldn't do it, because when he first got the injury, right, you definitely can't do nothing. Week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like it's the smallest thing, you're gonna fill that thing right back up. Now it's a setback 3 weeks. We've been out 5 weeks?
since April 29th, 10 games missed.
Dude, that's an eternity when it comes to conditioning.
Give me a calf.
Is it a possibility? Is it a possibility that Kristoff Porzingis is healthy enough to play?
He's playing.
And they actually cleared him because
He's playing.
Because he says I
So let me
feel
ask you
good.
Let me ask you
I
this.
feel healthy.
They said he could have played.
Is it a possibility that he's actually
Let me
pain
ask you
free?
this. Okay, let me ask you this. Yes, there's a great
Yes, there's a
possibility.
great possibility.
There's a great possibility he's pain free. But let me ask you this. Is your calf connected to your lungs?
You can train them both the same though.
If you got a calf injury?
Yeah, you know, like running gets the muscles going and
So
gets them.
so if he got a calf injury, he can run?
After he gets
never
healthy,
had
after his no.
But during that
I
time,
never had a calf
what is
injury.
his lungs doing?
I don't know.
I mean, there's different things you can do, but I'm saying even once he feels good enough to run, he gets in shape.
Oh, okay. So this was just now, right?
What was just now?
The man.
He just said he coming back.
He could have came back for game 4, but they decided to give him more
the
rest.
insides of the locker rooms now. Okay, so when he was cleared, what you said?
Game 4. He said he could have. They said he could have played.
How long? Okay, so realistically, how long would he have been conditioning to play for game 4? I know back then, motherfucker, we got 2 days and our ass better be out there.
We at least had it.
So how long
2 weeks
now
at least.
today?
2 weeks at least. Before he's cleared to actually
but light
start
conditioning,
something, light conditioning.
not a lot of
highlights of him hooping.
Bro,
Okay,
yeah. So he in shape. He gotta be getting in shape. He gotta be
I'm just
running.
saying, like,
he's not in game shape.
But he's
One
in
thing
shape,
is he's
though.
not in
He's
game
in
shape. But
shape.
he definitely in shape.
Zero
definitely been
names,
playing.
zero
He
names on
definitely gotta
Boston.
be
What are we
paying
talking about
free.
here then?
I just want to like.
So what are we talking about?
He's not gonna be a liability.
What did he do?
So we talking about a practice here or a workout? Or we talking about game 1 of the NBA Finals?
We talking about conditioning.
We talking-
just
are we-
conditioning.
And are we talking about being ready for game 47 of the season or game 1 of the NBA Finals?
But is there potential he could play his way with those breaks in between games
No.
to get to something by game 3 or 4?
No.
He a professional.
I don't know. I don't know nothing
If
about
anybody come back from an injury, you know it take you a quarter or two.
Yeah,
It take you a quarter or two.
He probably smoked weed.
Get his second win.
Probably smoke
Once you
bud,
get
too.
that second win, I got it. I'm back, fellas. I got it.
Sound good, Rashad.
I got it. Second win. It's cool.
Now when you playing at the highest level for all the marbles, that shit sound good, man.
Everything.
Speaking of
anything.
That
can
adrenaline kick
Listen,
in.
we'll see tonight.
30 seconds.
Are you good? You good to go?
Yeah.
You good to go, big fella?
Man,
You good to go? All right, we're gonna see what you got.
That
Listen,
sound
we'll,
good.
one thing about we'll see the first 5 minutes of this game 1.
Listen,
So now let's.
I was in shape game 1 in the finals. And I was fucking winded. I didn't miss fucking 5 weeks going into it. In major shape going into my first NBA Finals.
Right, but the
that
people you was playing
first
against-
quarter, first 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, gone.
Who'd you play against your first finals?
The Lakers.
They already in shape, though. I mean, yeah, so for you, it's going to be different. They're already used to it. So Shaq and them, they already been there. So, for them. But for you, yeah, of course, you shit,
but I'm in shape, though. So my adrenaline, that's what I'm saying. This adrenaline is going to be so good because he ain't played.
No, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
Because he ain't
for sure,
played.
For sure.
It's up here already because it's the finals. He ain't played. And you put that on top of that, his adrenaline on top of that. Got to go out and guard pick and rolls and talk and get back.
That motherfucker gonna be Agent 12. He gonna be Agent 12.
You think he gonna play bad because of all that?
He gonna be Agent 12.
Me neither.
I think he just gonna,
calm it down.
Yes.
He gotta do it.
Do I think he gonna play bad because of all that? Absolutely.
Nah.
That's a lot. Rashad,
we
dog.
tryna win.
I don't want to keep saying this,
give a fuck
but
what
it's
that-
just a real thing. I've played in the finals.
I get it. I give him my opinion.
And
I
so-
I
but you-
disagree.
and I'm just saying,
I
though, this is a-
disagree.
I'm
gonna go with
speaking on
Kenyon on
facts.
I disagree.
speaking on
I
facts.
disagree.
I'ma
We ain't
go-
seen him.
I'ma
I'm speaking
go-
on
We ain't
facts
seen
for what-
him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
He ain't went out there and played
I'ma go on
yet.
Kenyon
He could
with
go
this
6 for 6.
And
He could go 6 for 6 and play the whole game. He can get 20 and 10 and be like, yo, this Porzingis, he's back.
I need him to
What you
get
talking
15 or
about?
less.
He could.
15
What you
or less.
mean?
could.
That's an easy thing. So we can't say he ain't gonna do it just cause.
yeah, okay, sound good.
Porzingis get that 15 or
we'll see
less.
tonight. We'll see.
That's what I'm
Again,
saying.
I'm
Like,
going
yeah,
tonight.
we don't know what he's
I don't
gonna
know
do.
what's gonna
We
happen.
don't know what kind of shape he in.
I'm going with the adrenaline. What you said.
He ain't in game shape.
Because
We know that because he ain't played no game.
Exactly, nigga.
But
And
he
they
can
playing
be in
games.
shape. But he can be in shape.
And they playing games.
He can be ready to play.
Okay, yeah. Be ready
Shoot
to play
that
and
bitch.
then
Hey,
game
I was
shape.
gonna shoot it.
I was ready to shoot in the.
come
I
out
was,
3 for 3. We gonna be like,
Hey,
Okay,
man.
yo,
3 for 3,
let's
then
go.
go
Ball off a
then
fucking
go 0
clip.
for 35.
We're not expecting any much more than
Guess
that.
what?
then.
Hey, I started the motherfucking finals in shape. Out game 6, nigga. I made my first 2 shots of the game. Guess what my end percentage was for the game? I was 3 for 23. I made my first 2 shots of the game.
I respect it.
In the NBA Finals.
I would have did the
Game
same thing.
6, not game 1, and I didn't miss 5 weeks. So
I shot a
Yes.
I shot
I
a
kept
thousand.
shooting
I
that
shot
bitch,
1,000 shots a day, getting ready for Gil's Arena shootout, and motherfucking adrenaline
had me make 12. Wide open
The
by
adrenaline
myself.
didn't have you do shit. It was
by
me.
myself.
It was me who made you
Nigga,
do
last
that shit.
place.
It was your opponent, man.
Last
It had
place,
nothing
last
to do with
one.
you.
All these people
He was in it. He saw us in it and said, "Oh
You
hell
can't
no."
beat me.
He saw
You ran up against me.
He saw Miracola pull up.
He said you saw his name and said, "Damn, I don't want no part of
I
this."
don't want no parts of that.
So he said,
Were you nervous that Rashad was in the competition?
He already knew what the, he already knew.
Just like he was nervous and lost too.
He had to prepare. He had
This
to
nigga
cheat.
lost twice.
He had to cheat and prepare.
The Chief would have went what I told him to do.
At least I lost once.
See, he should have listened to me though.
What?
What I tell you when you should have shot.
First. Yep.
I
I
told
was
him,
mad, and I was-
nigga, I would have been that mother. I would have changed all. Man, we're shooting alphabetically.
Yeah, I was mad that I shot that. Why
Yeah,
did
whatever
I
way it
go
was.
We're
last?
shooting alphabetically.
Why I go last?
Yeah.
Whatever way
I'm
it
gonna be
worked.
honest, nothing was gonna work for him. No matter what.
Going first,
no
winning
matter
last.
what. No matter what he was gonna decide to do. He was
I would have gave him more than 12 if you to win first.
That nigga got beat twice. Not once, twice.
I beat who I was supposed to beat.
Let's get to NBA Finals predictions. Someone go around the couch. Who is winning the NBA Finals and in how many games? Mr. B, we will start with you. Tough Crowd University, hostile territory.
I got Dallas in 6. I think payback is coming for everybody that was talking crap about Kyrie.
He does look emotionally invested.
About, his personal life and things like that. I think, the basketball guys are going to bless him. So I'm rolling with.
So you need the gods.
Yeah, the basketball guys is real.
Yeah.
So let's move Rashad this side of the couch. Who's winning the NBA Finals, Rashad, and in how many games?
Boston in 7.
Okay.
See? Confidence.
I like
Confident coffee.
that.
Move the
If they go 7, I'm rolling. I like that.
All right, let's go to you, Kenyon. Who is winning NBA Finals? How many games?
I'm going with Dallas. I'm gonna go 6.
Kmart says Dallas in 6.
Dallas in 6, man.
Last but not
I've been
least,
pretty good in this playoff so far. I'm gonna say my Nuggets, I had them to pick to win it all, but overall, I've been pretty.
Okay, you did say
pretty spot on the
Western Conference Finals when we came back from a couple of days off that Gil allowed us to have.
Few other
It would be
series,
3-0, and it was 3-0.
Yeah, a few other series.
Last but not least,
Go with that one.
last but not least, our show's namesake,
I ain't gonna brag.
Gil. Who's winning the NBA Finals? How many games?
No, Boston's winning the NBA Finals. As much as I want to say 4-0, right? Like, I want to say 4-0, like, but I kind of want to give Dallas game 1. I think they can sneak out game 1. So it's either 4 or 6, right?
No in between. 5 is not an option.
You might as well
I'm gonna just go 4-1.
So
I'm gonna just go 4-1.
You said 4-1?
I'm gonna just go.
Oh, I thought you said 4. Oh, I said damn.
4-1.
So we've got 2 believers in the Dallas Mavericks and Mr. B and Kenyon, and then Rashad and Gil aligned.
Got to split cap.
7 and 7,
Celtics.
5, 6 and 6.
Celtics.
We got 6 though.
I just want them both to lose.
Dallas
So
definitely
who
winning
you got,
game.
Joe?
Dallas definitely.
You got to
winning
break
tonight,
this out.
I got Dallas.
Finals on the couch.
Dallas got to win. This is the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely got Dallas winning this game though, for sure. Yeah, I got Dallas winning this game though, just like that.
From Boston.
But it's just like Indiana. If they are up and fuck this game off, they done.
Okay.
You said the
I
math.
got. This looks embarrassing, man.
Lucas grill sandwich is somebody.
Boston. This is Boston's series.
So you say Dallas get this first one.
I got-
They come in playing with house money in game 2. Ooh,
Yeah.
NBA Finals history, home team is 58-19 in game 1, so they won 70% of those games. I think that the Mavs could come in and sneak one.
Yeah, but this could also be LeBron James' first championship, where they lost to OKC first game. Everybody got excited. Then
I remember that. I remember that. Everybody was like, them young boys finna get up out of here.
they got everybody. Everybody ran to Vegas. OKC lost all their money next 4 games.
So a game 1 winner
Yeah,
is
the
won
worst thing was trying
70%
to
of
win the
NBA
NBA
Finals.
Finals in Vegas.
The Cleveland.
Miami.
So they
Who?
did Orlando. Did Cleveland beat Boston in Boston during that series? They did, right? Game 2, right?
Game 2.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Game 2.
In
Yeah. Second round, they lost to Cleveland at home.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving and shaking. Who's winning Finals MVP? Quickly.
I thought we already said that.
They're supposed to sweep.
You can do it. You can remind them.
Yeah, you've been.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
He said it, not me.
Thank you.
I must say, we did. I picked Kyrie.
And I said we would get back to it later in the show.
Different stages, yeah.
Who you rolling with?
That shit just...
Hey, Chad, who did I say last time?
Chad doesn't know.
I thought
Good.
you said Kyrie. I thought you
No,
said.
I said
That was on Pat Bev's pod.
I said no. I said it.
Kiki.
That was our argument.
Kiki.
Because he didn't realize what I said. I said if Boston is smart and double Luka, Kyrie will be getting all those shots and he can win.
Okay. So thank you
Finals
for
MVP. That was the gist of how that started.
Thank you for answering the question.
Naturally, I said Tatum
Okay.
or White.
Or,
You did say that.
or,
I gotta say exactly what I said.
No love for the Valley. Drew Holiday, no love for the Valley, yeah? Okay. Rashad.
I mean,
Finals MVP prediction.
Jaylen Brown.
Again, he doubling up.
Why would I change?
And then telling Tatum to move around.
He's the best player, bro, on the best team. What y'all talking about, man? Leave him alone, man. He gonna show and prove it.
Watch. Last but not least, Kenyon. Luka. The Slovenian sensation. Brandon's so disappointed in your selections, he's taking a breather. So disappointed in your selections, he's taking a breather. But rest for game one tonight, Zach Zarba, Josh Tiven, Corey Lee Kirkland, Tony Brothers, and Scott Foster. We don't need you yet.
Who you said? Courtney, Zach, and who?
So Zach Zarba, Josh Tiven, Courtney Kirkland.
Josh, Courtney, and Zach.
it's a good crew.
I don't trust Zach.
I do.
Zach?
I like Zach.
Courtney for sure.
I like
I'm definitely not fucking with Courtney, man.
I like Zach.
so we got what? We said we got Zach,
I like Zach.
Courtney,
and Josh.
Courtney solid.
and Josh.
Yeah.
So Zach is the head or Courtney's the head?
Zach.
Oh,
I like
this. This is okay. Okay. All right, Boston, Boston got 1-0. It's that diabolical 3 that comes in when you get motherfucker Scott Foster, Tony Brother. That should be a hate crime.
And Ed Malloy,
Against whoever they going against. This
is Ed on there?
Huh?
Ed ain't on it. Ed ain't make the finals.
He didn't make the finals.
Who they got in there?
Yeah, Ed didn't make the finals.
And then Tony, listen, you get
six
Tony.
brothers.
Listen, Tony, listen.
6 black people, 6 brothers,
TikTok Tony.
and 6.
Derek.
Yeah,
in there.
Derek.
Tony
Ball
Brothers
head
with
there,
that.
light
Tony
skin.
Tony Brothers
He
with
ain't in
that
there?
unibrow.
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis, that's what I'm thinking about. Mark.
No, yeah.
Mark is in there. Mark
What's
is in there.
50s? What's
You
at
got
the
Kevin
bottom?
Scott. You got James Williams.
James Williams.
James.
It's Gucci.
Gucci.
There's Gucci. I think that's
James.
James.
Well, let's.
Like Tony Brothers and Scott, boy, that's nuclear warfare.
They
right
just
there.
waited.
They should be arrested.
With Mark Davis too.
Yeah, you throw them 3 in there.
They can't have all 3 of them on one game.
They shouldn't even have the 2 on.
They shouldn't have Scott
Like the
or
fact that-
Tony doing one game
Saying
together.
together, right? Fact.
You know it's bad when the world says, "Hey, these 2 together."
Together. Fuck.
Now let's move on to MostlyFans.
The other way.
You better go pick another sport.
Go get on the golf. Go get on the golf.
Yeah, you better go bet on golf today.
Oh, NASCAR. I'm picking the NASCAR nigga, man.
Something that ain't got nothing to do with the NBA. Gee.
MostlyFans presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. You get up to $250 in bonus cash, plus a special pick 'em. And we got the pick A's cracking. 3 additional entries. If you do the max, you can win up to 325 times your bread. We gave you our picks earlier in the show. Roll with them or don't. Really just depends if you like making bread or not. But let's get to our first MostlyFans question from Underdog user Ronaldo9.
What's up, fellas?
Target basketball and put Luka in every action, similar to what LeBron and Kyrie did to Curry in 2016 to wear him down.
So should Boston play target basketball, put Luka in every action, similar to what LeBron and Kyrie did to Steph Curry in 2016, to wear him down?
Yo, he's loyal to us.
He like that $50
Yo, shout out
or
to
100. He
yo,
getting
shout out to
100.
him. No, he be loyal.
He making bread. Yeah, I work for MostlyFans.
You're not gonna be able to do it because they're just gonna switch it off the backside. You're not gonna be able to pinpoint Luka in any one action because they're gonna switch it down the line.
Different stature too.
That target shit never works, man. I don't even know why they even. It's not a real thing. They targeted Curry how many years? Every year in the playoffs, 4 rings, right? So obviously, targeting someone means you're going away from what you're fucking doing, right? So if Luka's guarding Derek White, you think I'm just gonna start running my offense through Derek White just because Luka's on him? Hell no, right? Like, we're gonna play basketball, and if he switches on one of the main guys, be aggressive, right? But we're not just gonna be trying to see where he at. Hey, come over here.
Everything.
Nah, man, but
if you did, like, he's not small like Steph.
Yeah,
you can't beat him up. You can't.
You gotta go by him.
Yeah, you gotta go by him because motherfucker, a big ass boy.
He's a big boy, like Jesus Christ.
Big ass kid. Shit.
Man.
All right. Next question from the chat from Underdog User, Big Steve 207. What will the NBA Finals series stand at when the show comes back on Monday? We got 2 games, Thursday, Sunday. We are back on Monday. Give me your favorite basketball show.
What will be the standings?
What will be,
Split, 1-1.
1-1.
Only because I'm giving Dallas possible 1. It's a possible 1. 1-1. It's a
From Boston.
It's an easy 2, but you know.
And the referees that you just named.
Got one of them. You know, I got a high ass king over here. You know, fuck around and get cut. You know what I mean?
So can you say 1-1 is Rashad? Where will the series be when we return on Monday in Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy? Woo woo. Woo woo.
This is tough because I want to say Boston, I want to say 0-2 Dallas, and I want to say 2-0.
See, I knew he wanted
2-0 Boston.
I was like, you fuck around and do what you do. Go 0-2, go 2-0 Dallas, and then somehow there's gonna be this miracle comeback.
Yeah, for the game 7. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
They still 2.
7.
They still 2. They got to go back and fight for it. They split them 3-4. Go in and finish the game off.
For sure.
I think Dallas got a good enough chance. When you talking about possibilities, they play perfect basketball, they can steal 2. Luka go off the way he did in the other 2 matchups, but somebody else play big enough like to actually make a difference in the game. I think that can happen. It can happen.
Okay.
Do you play spades?
No.
play
Texas.
spades?
I play Texas home.
On occasion.
You know how? Do you like? Are you good, or you just play? You just sit at the table.
Gotta push the hearts.
They need a spot.
Gotta push the hearts.
Let's put some money up. We can find out.
Under $10. Man, you better be a good spades player, because if not, I've seen relationships end.
Did not.
Off the spades.
On occasion, always bet
pushing
on
the hearts.
I win at everything, man.
That ain't true. That ain't true yet. That ain't true yet.
So
We'll
we're going
see
to
Vegas.
some league. So we're going to some league. We're gonna play some cards and
Play Texas Hold'em.
we play that too. But we're gonna play some spades. All right.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's that video game.
I win at everything.
We can be teammates.
What, in spades?
I win at everything, man.
But you gonna teach them right now, or you gonna have tutorials before you get there and tell them if I do this?
I mean, what we do got to. I mean, what we do.
If I slam the cards down twice,
I mean, what we do.
I got.
I mean, like that. You be like that.
I mean, what we do. We got a couple weeks to learn.
Like, then I'm trying to go to the club tonight.
Yeah.
Throw them clubs.
All that shit. See, them niggas, see, you gotta watch, see, and me, I'm a right with, see, and you can't get it past me though.
That's old.
But you can't get it, but you can't get it past me though. Nothing.
I'll leave you.
I'm watching everything, and I'm on the renege.
No
Hey,
reneging.
listen.
No
I can
reneging.
tell you this: when the iPhone came out, nigga, you be sitting there, nigga, be counting about, take straight picture, boom, send. You like that, huh? Right, motherfuckers start looking at their books and counting.
This guy gonna find a way to
playing.
He gonna find a way to.
I can't stop cheating, dog. Cheating is in the blood. Cheating is in my blood, dog. I just
gonna beat me.
There's something about it, bro. I just
Can't do it.
So that is our
Monopoly,
show.
I gotta steal money. Listen, Candy Crush. When I run out of lives,
I push the time forward. I go right to general, dating time, push it forward an hour so I can get my lives back. I'm not waiting 59 minutes. I had to find loopholes, baby. That's it.
Gil, you are a master of loopholes.
Damn.
Well, you spend a lot of time on your phone.
Yeah.
That is our show for today, but make sure.
You know, you got 59 minutes. Yes, turn it up.
Make sure you stick around for all new episode of Sheed and Tyler coming up right after us. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all on Monday.